think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. Coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne.
So I've been tasked with the watch on duties today. It's 7:30 in the morning, so I'm in my robe. How are you doing this early morning for the last home game of the season?
I'm shocked by the starting lineup. I don't know what's going on there.
It's another one of those whack-a-mole Ryan Mason starting 11s is what it is. I'm telling you, man.
Mason masterclass incoming.
I don't know why people rate this dude, but he is what he is. What's with the animal noises? It's Dietrich's the soundtrack. I thought Dietrich was joining us this morning. I don't know where he's at, but
yeah, maybe he overslept or something. I don't know. Probably will join us later today.
Yeah, probably did oversleep, but lineup wise, I mean, who we got here? I guess let me pull up the Twitter. Sorry, it's early for me, y'all. I'm a little discombobulated. That's what happens when you live in North America. You gotta spend you gotta wake up at BFE. That's, if people don't know what BFE is, it's but freaking early. Watch Spurs matches. Look, I'm a lucky North American because I live on the East Coast, right? So,
yeah.
At least for me, it's at a somewhat reasonable hour of the day.
Yeah, like West Coast right now is like what, 3 a.m.
Like 4:30 in the morning, almost. Yeah. 4:30. I think Dietrich's is Central Time. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't know Canadian time zones. So.
Yeah, I still think like Americans have a better situation than Australians, right? There are a couple of Australians like joining the streams, right? They have to wake up at some like mad hours. Like this type of game is good for them because I think it's like 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, 9:30 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay up till 2-3 o'clock in the morning because when I was living in Korea, it was the same. It was the same way, right? Maybe an hour difference, but I would rather wake up. I would rather stay up late and watch the game and then go to bed, especially since most of them are on weekends, right? You can sleep in the next day, whatever. Except for maybe the Sunday matches, but then wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Like I couldn't handle. I wouldn't do that. If I live on the West Coast, I'd miss half the season. So, but that's what we got going on here. And then I like how they leave it to set up. Let's check out that other link that we're supposed to look at. See if there's actually something there.
No, dark screen.
Dark screen. So I guess they left it up for me to work that one too. That means I gotta find a way to log in here. And the problem is though, is I don't see that one in the back studio. So I may just have to set one up on my own because I won't be able to share anything to that.
Yeah, without the permission of the host, right?
Yeah, wherever the host is. So let's see what we got. I mean, I can set up my own, obviously, but this was supposed to be a jump in, ready to go type of a deal here at 7:30 in the morning.
Just in case I have my own stream. So, okay, good.
I got it. Okay. Let's see. All right, now, but folks in the comments. Oh, yeah, there's all three of us. And by three, I mean I'm in there twice. So, let me figure that out. But talk to me while I try to get this set up.
Yeah, I don't know what Mason is thinking with this lineup. I just hope that Romero is not injured and he's just resting them for some reason. But I have no clue why would you rest Højbjerg and Romero when we only have one game left to play this season and it's in a week, not in like 3 days or something, right? So I have no fucking clue what his idea is, but
Like if you want to bring
we'll see,
Basuma
right?
in, skip.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, just sit, skip, play Højbjerg and Bissouma. That's the more likely
Then why is
pairing.
Kulusevski not starting? Why is
Again,
Juma starting?
Kulusevski
That means
not starting
Son's
again.
playing on the right. Unless we're playing like a 4-4-2. God, I hope we're playing a 4-4-2. Seriously.
Yeah, it would seem that we would play 4-4-2, right? Or whatever version you want to, like 4-3-3 or something stupid. It's just yeah.
Who
I think
knows
we will
with
try.
this group, though?
I think he will try to do the same thing like he did in the previous matches, just with different personnel. But like fuck's sake, Sanchez in the back four. I'm not looking forward to it. Even without Tony, the Brentford is not like some Mac team. I'm not, they're not the best, but still they can hurt you, right? Especially when you have defenders like that.
Yeah. It's just I don't understand what they're doing, man. But I guess we'll find out. We'll find out here in about 8 minutes what's going on. Let's see.
By the way, in case you have issues with setting up the other stream, I have like a streaming service of my own, so I can watch my own game, right? It's not a problem. I guess I will be like 30 seconds
ahead. You'll be ahead of me.
Ahead or behind, I'm not sure, but
all right. Let's see. I won't have problems doing it. It's just a matter. I haven't done this channel, so they changed things recently in the U.S. Right? Everything used to be on. I used to have a different. I should be fine here. Let's see. Oh, now I gotta look up the password.
By the way,
I gotta look up the password on my phone.
By the way, with the super chat, I can send the link to Steve if you don't mind him coming on.
I've had directions that we're supposed to keep it to a minimum here, so
okay.
Those are my directions. But we'll definitely bring people on at halftime and then full time, and then who knows if we get bored or something. We'll I'm running the ship here, so I can do what I want. But yeah, a lot of comments. Big up to people in the chat. I'd bring up comments and talk, but I got to get the stream on in the next 6 minutes. So, Michael, talk to me while I do this because I got to find the.
Oh damn! It's hard being put in a driver's seat, you know. But yeah, like I was talking with Stelios and Tiggy yesterday and others about the season in general. I'm so tired of this season. I honestly, like, for a couple of weeks, I want this season to be finished. It's I miss the times where all I wanted to talk about was players' performances, but in a good way. Like the ending of last season was when I started coming onto the shows, you know, Tottenham Away, We Are Tottenham TV, and other channels, right? And back then we were constantly winning, so it was a really nice time to be alive. Right now with Spurs, it's just tiring. It's just tiring talking about, you know, the issues, but they need to be talked about. Someone needs to say things about the ownership, about the players, about the management. You know, those opinions have to be talked about, right? Those topics, sorry, have to be talked about. So, yeah. It's just duty.
All right. I think we're in now, so I can add it to the other. Just gotta make sure I add it to the right one. Yeah. All right.
Oh, Ali Gold just updated. Romero picked up his injury early in the match against Villa.
Yep.
The match changed Spurs team today.
Can you hear that? Yes or no?
Yeah, I can hear that.
All right. So,
but I don't know which stream it was coming from. So
yeah, we don't. I just wanted to make sure. I needed to mute it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I can go in there in my routing and pull out the system audio. So we won't need that today at all. So, and so now you can't hear it, right?
yeah, no, I can't hear shit. Just music.
All right, cool. So they're standing up, they're getting up in the tunnel here. We're ready to present this over here in the other one. That's black. Okay, remove that. Don't tell me they've got a blackout thing on there. Sometimes websites do. Let's see. Walking out on the pitch now. Looks like we got Brentford wearing what looked like our jersey from last season.
But I think we are like almost on the same timeline in terms of like the broadcast. So if there are like further issues with the other team, I can watch it on my own. And
yeah, it looks like we'll have to do it that way for now because my screen is showing black.
Oh yeah,
Except,
so they probably have this overlay thing, right? That doesn't allow you to stream.
Well, I guess what's weird is I can see it on my monitors, but I just can't. When I go to share, it won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I can get around that. But there's a way to get around that, but I don't know if I can get around that without displaying it to the entire world. That's the problem.
Mm. The broadcaster showed our lineup as a 4-4-2.
Yeah,
I know it doesn't mean shit, but just for people who can't watch or something. Yeah, Brentford playing a 4-3-3, like nothing unusual in their lineup. I think, as far as I remember, like is their usual lineup. Of course, without Tony, thankfully.
yeah. See, that's what's weird about it is like when it's on a commercial, it'll let you do it just fine. What? It's so goofy. So here, I'll throw it in there just to show you, just for kicks and giggles.
Kevin Shade, who the fuck is that?
I don't know, but let's look at the comments now since we've got that sorted out. That's right, Jason Groves. He lives out in the only extra time zone in all of North America. So he's an hour ahead of us, but yeah, see now it's black, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Or you can share your screen, maybe. I don't know how many monitors you got, or if it's a pain in the butt.
Two. Wait, just give me a second. Share screen.
See if yours works, because then I'll just watch yours. Yeah, it was up there. Yeah, we'll do it that way.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm surprised it works. I tried streaming the game once to my friend on Discord, and it was also like the black overlay thing. But
yeah, and you're ahead of where I was at by about 15-20 seconds, so that's probably a good deal. Right.
Oh, I was about to unmute it, but it's in Polish, so
yeah,
there is no point.
We'll just watch. Put it at full screen. I'll put it at full screen over there on that one. Let's move this window over here. Go full screen that way. And then who we got? Man, a lot of people here in the morning. 58 people watching. Make sure you smash the like button. And enjoy the stream.
Yeah. Big up
Kickoff.
to everyone watching.
Big up to everybody watching the show. We got a kickoff. What's going on now? Sun's on the left, surprisingly. I thought Danjuma didn't.
Kulusevski is in the starting lineup, so
maybe. So what's Danjuma playing then?
Left mid. Like, I think Son and Kane will be playing up top, or maybe Danjuma will be playing up top with Kane. I'm not sure. Like, knowing Mason, he probably looked at FIFA and saw that Danjuma is a striker in FIFA. Decided to put him up top.
Is that Sanchez? Here he is.
Yeah, man.
You're late.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No worries, man.
No, I'm disappointed in you, DJs.
I couldn't wake up.
Honestly, it sounds as if you haven't woken up yet.
Oh, ball him from who's that? Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Again, he misses. The ball should have gone back to Danjuma, to be honest with you. He's been doing that a lot lately, not doing that drop back pass to the penalty spot. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it should be.
Yeah, we've scored a lot of goals that way before the World Cup, and he suddenly stopped doing that for.
And last season too. Like, most of his assist to Son came that exact way. You know? Score predictions? Pain.
I think yesterday I predicted 2-1 win. Maybe that's an optimist in me, but yeah. Without Tony,
We gotta win, dude. We gotta win, or we're out of Europe, man. Like, completely. You know what I mean? If we lose to Brentford, don't they go, or at least come within 1 point of us, right?
Yeah, Brentford will be 1 point behind us if we lose.
With one game to go, and I think they have 2 games to play yet. Don't they? No, 1, 2.
No. They are on the same games played as us, so they will still be behind us, right? But only with 1 point, and we have Leeds away. So.
And I'd like to get into Europa League, to be honest with you. I don't want to be playing Conference League. Like, if we got to play in Europe, we got to do that, right? So we got to get ahead of Villa, right? Isn't that Villa's in front of us now?
The good thing about Villa and Brighton is that
they play each other.
Yeah, last game of the season. And Brighton's game in hand is against City, so I'll bite at their place, right? But still, it's City, so I wouldn't be surprised if Brighton lost that. Then they play Southampton. They are going to destroy Southampton.
Brighton balling behind. Oh my God! Ooh, thank God he can't shoot.
Yeah, Buemo fucked it. But yeah, Brighton plays Southampton, City, and Villa. Villa play Brighton and Liverpool. We play Brentford and Leeds. So no matter how you look at it, we have the easiest run in. It's just whether we can actually win against Brentford and Leeds. If we do, then it's all about the Brighton Villa scoreline.
Michael, did you see our starting 11? Oh shit!
Yeah, what the? We are talking about this with Will. What the hell is that? Like, Aligo just updated that Romero apparently has like a small injury or something.
Yeah,
why is Højbjerg dropped and not skip?
He's lying. He's just full of shit. He's lying.
Yeah.
Say so. Romero is done with the season. I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at Sanchez. Look at him. Look at him right now. Look. You see it? Oh, goal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Crap, man. Shit.
And I'm working for people in the comments. I'm working on getting a clock up here at some point. You guys, that way you folks at home can line yourselves up with where we're at.
Well, can you make the game like full screen, like bigger?
On the other one, it's like in the settings of the stream.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Let's see.
Oh,
Royal progressing with the ball.
look at him! Look at him! Look at him! And he falls down. Look at him.
And then Juma kicks it straight at the defender.
Oh, no. Then Juma should start reverse. Sure.
Oh, nice.
That's a free kick.
For us. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. It's in the settings. I'd have to restart that stream. Be a big pain in the ass. So no, Dietrich, I can't.
And another question for you, Will. It's 7:30 a.m. and you're wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, it's because I look like Rocky Balboa here in my bathrobe.
I think if you are on StreamYard Dietrich, there is like in the bottom right corner of the stream, there is like a button to make it full screen, but it's still not like full screen.
Yeah.
It's just like 70% or something. It's still better.
Yeah,
than
because
what
it's in
people
the
limit to, right?
in the settings. For whatever reason, people who use StreamYard sometimes when they go full screen, for whatever reason, they have it on the setting to show the background, which is just dumb. You should just have it full screen here.
Don't tell me Kenny's taking the free kick. Fuck.
Shift videos up, comment banners, no. Broadcast quality, yes.
I think they are doing this on purpose. Like they have to be trolling the fan base with the Kane free kicks.
Oh!
Never mind. Never
Harry
fucking mind.
Kane!
Never fucking mind. I'm sorry. What the fuck?
I wasn't paying attention, but I heard my sofa score go. Rah, 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 rah. Then I looked and saw Justin running into the goal.
What the actual fuck?
Gotta look at the replay here on this one because I actually miss it. All I saw was Harry Kane's celebration.
Mate, what?
What?
just as we slacked him off, the guy fucking slaps one in the top corner.
And the worst part, I always take. Oh my god.
It's because the ball was rolling. That's why.
Yeah, the ball was rolling. That's why. If
No.
Yeah, Kulusevski kicked it back. The ball was rolling.
No.
Jesus.
Look at
If it would have been sitting still, he wouldn't have scored. The fact the ball's moving, that's what got him.
But still free kick.
He didn't take the free kick. By
Yeah,
technicality, he didn't take the free kick.
Can you just give me that player?
No. No, I cannot.
No, but it's still it's an amazing goal. What?
Yeah.
A goal.
Fuck. Damn.
Oh, it's an indirect free kick. Goal.
Yeah.
Was it actually indirect, or did they have to, or what?
But technically,
Or did they just do that as part of like a thing? Why was it indirect? What happened that made it indirect?
No, they decided to make it indirect.
No, but so like sometimes like you can take a regular free kick and then you can do that as a ploy to get a better angle, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, but I don't think it was like an actual indirect free kick. They took it like an indirect free kick, but
Kulusevski with the assist, by the way.
yeah, he gets an assist for that. It's a great assist.
I'll send
Salah did the same thing in Liverpool Leicester match for the Trent free kick.
Oh, Trent goal, yeah.
Yeah.
But that strike was a lot better than Trent. Holy crap!
Yeah. Damn. Pretty much no way for Raya to defend it. Maybe if he was a bit taller. Like I actually enjoy watching Raya doing his job, like being a goalkeeper, but the only concern I have with him is that he's quite short.
Who would you say is better, Jose Sa or him?
I think Raya is better, personally.
I think on the ball, Raya's better, but I think like
goalkeeping
Sa
yes.
is amazing.
Sa is taller. That's the main thing, right? He's way better at claiming crosses and doing all that. defending
True.
the penalty box stuff, right? Whereas Raya is a really good shot stopper and he's good with the ball at his feet, but like crosses will be a pain in the ass with him. Just same thing as Lloris, right? Lloris is also quite a short guy.
How tall is he? He's like what, 6'1"? Raya. Oh, look at him, how tall he is. Raya, I'm
Who again?
curious. Not David Raya. How tall he is.
I think he's like 1 meter 85, 86, something like around that. Which for a goalkeeper is not that tall, right?
No, for me, I have to be minimum 6'4". Oh yeah, he's short. Holy shit, he's short.
What is 6'4" in meters is what?
190.
90 something, right?
190. Oh.
Come on, Sonny.
192.
Come on. Ah, fuck.
Soft,
192. No, 193. Like I'm 195 and I'm 6'5". So
Yeah, 190. That's a good height for a goalie.
he's 192. So let's see. We can put this down here. Make it a little bit bigger.
Stelios is asking me to tell you to put the score up.
That's what I'm
It's
doing. It's right there.
No, it's not there.
If Stelios wants to do it, he can come on the stream and do it him damn self. You mother fluffer. No, it's right there in the bottom corner of my screen. You see it? Tottenham won with the clock and everything.
No, he means can
Jeez
you put it like
Louise.
like the one he puts down on the bottom.
No, forget the stupid banners, dude. Those are dumb. You do the stream your way. You come here, get your ass on here, and you can run it. I'll go back to bed, motherfucker.
Protesting and shit. The fuck you think he's doing, right? Just do your fucking job, Stel.
Right.
The streams.
No, the fact he's telling me he has his phone and his headphones listening to the watch dog. Oh man. I'm surprised. we still have-
Sanchez defending.
Oh,
Jesus
what a
fucking
tackle.
Christ, mate.
Good. But it's so funny how Sanchez is running. Look at him.
Yeah, he's doing the Dyer defense. No, he's a bit better than Dyer because he actually put his hands on the guy. Dyer would just be running.
Boy, he's lucky the kid did not fall down because it could have been a penalty.
Yeah.
But let's see. Get some images here.
Let's go, son.
We got Sonny. He's trying to break it down. Plays the ball back. There was really nobody up there to help him.
Yeah, just Danjuma behind defenders. So
Kane, ball goes into Kane. He's gonna play pass right back to the center back line. So we got to score in early, in Brentford right now they're kind of toothless. Although it doesn't take a lot for our defense to really screw up something, doesn't it?
yeah.
But I do think they rely too much on Ivan Toney. That's why they're struggling.
Yeah.
And they should feel lucky that it's only now that the ban came in, right? Because the initial talks were that he was supposed to get banned at the beginning of April, if I remember correctly. So imagine how they would do without him for 2 months.
It's so stupid. 8 months and it starts when the season hasn't started. Like during the vacation, like he still has a ban. Like it's so stupid. Like it should start like during the season, the new season.
Yeah, they should just ban him for 8 months in the next season, right? Not
Yeah,
this.
that's fair.
I guess he will miss the preseason games against some random second league Spanish team probably.
Yeah, he can't play. Oh.
The thing that makes me laugh the most about the whole ban thing is that it says that he's banned from all footballing activities, as if he couldn't like kick the ball in his own garden, right? All footballing activities.
Yeah, but it's stupid that he's banned worldwide, and it's a British offense. Like they can't even loan him out.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually because it's not UEFA banning
No,
him,
it's not
right?
UFO.
It's FA. That's interesting, by the way. What's happening with Tony? Because I think he was destined for a move away from Brentford this summer. I think there would have been
Yeah.
like at least a couple of clubs interested in buying him from Brentford, and it just like stops the whole situation pretty much. Oh Jesus Sanchez, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, it was Bissouma, I think.
Well, I would have bought him for 16 million, better than Richie.
Oh, of course, without without a question, mate. Like Richarlison is one of the biggest flops in the Premier League era in terms of like his output when compared to money. If we bought him for 20 or 30 million, it still would be bad, but not as bad as it is right now. 60 fucking million we wasted on the guy when this defense needed
Who would you say is
so much
worse,
help.
him or Mudryk for 90 million?
There we go.
Oh, with Mudryk, it's strange with Mudryk because I get the point, right? He costed 90 million
Right
and
there,
also
Stelios. Right there, Stelios.
no output from him, right? But
But he has
I
one.
actually think
I guess, yeah.
Richarlison is worse in my opinion. Because Mudryk is way younger, right? I know he costed a magic fuck ton of money, but still, like, I think he can come good if he's nurtured properly. With Richarlison, he's 25. It's not like you bought a Brazilian wonder kid, right?
Yeah. I should check his passport. I don't even think he's Brazilian. And the worst part, everyone on this stream.
Where's what commentary? We're doing commentary right now. We're talking about the game.
The worst part, everyone predicted that he'll be shit for us, but Spurs put 60 million for him.
Yeah.
Dietrich, you got some mad background noise. Any way you can maybe kind of clean that up a little bit? Or no?
Is it me? Is it still here?
Sounds like it's
Yeah,
raining
but-
outside.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's like when he mutes himself, it like gets so quiet. It's like the white
Brentford will be
noise.
going. Forster with an ambitious ball, but Kulusevski is too slow to get it.
Too slow to get there.
better now.
It's a bit.
A little bit better. Let me check your sound settings. You might have your audio pumped up super high, and that's why. Yeah, it looks like it.
Better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys.
No worries, man. Oh, Brentford talking it about in the back line. Skippy with the press. Jesus Christ. He's so funny when he runs. Like half our team is so funny when they run.
Span him for a year. Inside betting corruption end up.
But it was 280 offense.
So it's like all footballing activities. Does that like include training and stuff, or
No, he can train.
he can train?
But it's useless to train with the team because he's not going to play.
Ball Danjuma on the wing. Like almost fell over the ball by himself without getting
Look at him.
no any contact.
Look
Okay,
at
he lost
him.
the ball.
Oh, we should start Danjuma. Oh, Danjuma's better than Sound.
Oh, Skip, come on, get to it. Nice one, mate.
And it's
Oh!
a foul.
I mean, I get why he gave a foul, but
I guess.
oh come on, man, it's not like he kicked him. It's I don't. Come on, man.
Look at this guy. Look at Mason. You fucking prick. hate this guy more than Nuno. I swear, he's the worst coach.
Oh, mate, that's not even a question for me. He's way worse than Nuno.
He's worse. And Nuno was freaking clueless.
On one of the streams I said it, right? I don't care that he's one of our own or whatever, right? I judge him as a manager, and the fact is he blew a lead at Liverpool. No, not a lead, sorry. He blew a game at Liverpool. He barely won against who was it? Who did we win against? Crystal Palace, but only because of Kane.
The biggest
Mason just got yellow carded for griping with the ref.
The biggest criminal offense he did was playing. Was it Winks in the final? That was the.
Oh yeah, the Carabao Cup final. Yeah. But you know that was like 2 seasons ago. Even this season, right? The 4 games that we played under him, I don't know why people are raving about them so much. We lost to drawn 1-1-1. The one we won was just Kane being Kane.
If it wasn't for Stellini getting blown up by Newcastle at 4 at the back, he would have done it. He would have taken the chance of playing 4 defenders.
Mm-hmm. I think like
somebody's
Stellini's
washer's machine's done.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, the balloons!
You've got a Korean washing machine.
Is Samsung Korean?
Yeah.
Purple and gold balloons.
Yeah,
nice
Samsung.
one. 22 minutes.
It's crazy I can tell that, right?
Yeah, because everything that's Korean, I'm pretty sure, even nails, you can tell those are Korean nails. You can know everything.
Korean nails?
Yeah.
I don't know if Korea makes nails. I mean, they may or very well.
No, but you could tell.
Very well may. Can't talk.
Those balloons are so fucking hilarious.
No, but honestly, imagine if there was...
They're getting in the player's way, though. Like, that if it causes us to concede a goal, I'm sorry. It's got what said to annoy the crap out of me. Right? They need to pop them or something.
Yeah, I'm happy we can see them, right? It's just a shame that the broadcaster won't zoom in on them, but for obvious reasons he won't, right?
Yeah, you can't see the message on there. It just kind of looks like, fans are being dumb.
Yeah.
Well,
I wonder.
The broadcast a bit.
I can't.
It's in Polish. That's my broadcast. That's why it's muted.
Okay. I thought you had.
Yeah, USA had it blocked here for me. I couldn't share screen. Oh, header at the far post. Emerson Royale with a header saved off the line by I don't know, some Brighton guy or Brentford guy. What game are we watching anyway?
I will have to watch the.
It was a good flick on from Harry Kane to Son. Yeah. Son with a good ball cross.
It was Kulusevski, actually.
Was it Kulu? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
White guys all look alike to me, so.
Yeah. No, but I will have to watch the broadcast back and see if the commentators mentioned why the balloons are on the pitch and.
Oh, Skip with a header, or was that Sanchez? Why is he playing? Jeez,
why
Mason,
is he blonde? Why is he blonde?
It's the new trend. My kid did it too. Everybody wants, all the kids they want to have blonde hair.
No disrespect to your son, but when you put your hair blonde, that's pretty weird, man.
Unless you're blonde naturally, right?
Unless you're blonde naturally.
Those blonde people, you're all weird.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
No, imagine having black hair and putting blonde. That's so weird, man. It's so weird.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
For me, at least
So back in the 80s, I did
all of it, right?
You guys didn't do I don't know how old you are, but in the 90s, I had frosted tips.
Well,
that was the thing. You went to the.
If I did, I couldn't sleep in the house.
You went to the beauty supply store and they put foil on your head and they pulled just the ends out, right? And then they bleached those.
Never.
Remember that back in the 90s? You're too young, Dietrich. That's why.
Dietrich, how old are you?
23.
23. I'm 26.
You weren't even alive in the 90s.
I was alive in the 90s, but if my parents did that to me, that would be strange as fuck.
No, it's not. We didn't. They didn't. They we asked them to do it, right? Like that was the trend, you know what I mean?
So you had noodles on your hair, basically.
Credo. Oh, my ears are good. Yeah.
With the game itself, by the way, I am surprised we are kind of in control so far. I would say, like there have been like 1 or 2 occasions where Brentford like cut through us, but nothing dangerous coming of that. So actually,
the game's boring, man.
It is. That's why I'm not watching it. I'm messing
boring.
around trying to get
boring,
this set up on the screen more than I am watching the game. Danjuma.
No, Danjuma.
Danjuma. Score. Good for nothing. Couldn't even get a pass across. What a waste of space. What a waste of space.
But honestly, that if Richarlison was in that place, he wouldn't control the ball. So at least we got that out of Danjuma, right? At least he progressed with the ball a bit. He just didn't pass. Richarlison, it would just bounce off him and go into stands.
The thing with Danjuma, he has talent, but he just doesn't have the end product. That's his issue. He just doesn't have any. Oh, what a pass!
Oh, damn it!
And Davies couldn't get on it. Oh, it was a bit long though. The pass, to be honest.
Oh, we get
showing the free kick again.
God damn! What a strike!
Well, this is the best.
But if it would have been sitting still, I guarantee you, he would have never gotten it.
Never, mate. Oh, was it planned? Because it looks like as if it was planned by Mason's reaction.
Yeah, we know Harry can't take free kicks when they're sitting still, so let's roll it and let him take it. See what happens.
Well, it's the hardest thing to hit the ball when the ball doesn't move, man. It's hard. It's fucking hard.
Shouldn't be hard if you're Harry Kane, no.
No, putting the curve and making it like dip, it's so hard.
Yeah.
But you won't give him that will.
No.
Yeah, but
balls move.
To be honest, like Harry has scored a lot of goals this way when he just releases the ball to his right and just slaps it, right? Whereas dead balls, he's like, we know that he's not good, so maybe that's the way to score free kicks for us. Someone just has to roll it for him.
Hey, if it works, do it every time. They got 10 yards they got to run before they can get there.
So Kane scored a free kick before Son. I like it.
No, Son scored a free kick last year. What are you talking about?
For Spurs, one.
Yeah, Watford at home.
Watford
like it was. I mean, technically he scored from the kicking, but it was a
free kick
cross. Yeah.
Wasn't it Sanchez that flicked?
No. It was
away,
he put it across. Nobody got there. It bounced right before the keeper and hit the side netting.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
second game of the season, I think.
Yeah, second game.
Oh, that was 2 seasons ago.
It was before Conte got there.
It was last year.
Last season.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, last season, not 1 year ago. But
you're right.
Technically, it was
not calendar year. Last season.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it bounced. I remember.
Yeah, we know it didn't count as a free kick goal because he didn't take the free kick. It just counts. It's just a normal goal.
Just give me a break for once.
No breaks for Dietrich Kane. No breaks.
For your own sanity, just let's assume it was a free kick.
Well, I waited since 2015 to watch Kane score a free kick.
Yeah, man.
And you'll keep waiting, right? So.
You can see by how Brentford play that they really miss Tony. They try a lot
bright in the studio this early in the morning.
Oh, shit! What a shit pass. Yeah, but they try to do a lot of long balls towards the front line. It's usually Tony getting on the end of them. Oh, Kulusevski overcooked the pass.
That's why I have an issue with this guy. He cannot use his right foot. He can't.
Yeah. Yeah, he's extremely one-footed, just like me. Of course, I'm a way shittier footballer than him, but
Boy, if
still.
you pay me
Eric
100,
Lamela, Brian Hill. Brian Hill is the most one-footed. I've seen Kulusevski do at least touch the ball with his weak foot.
boy, if you give me 100K a week, I will use only my left foot. I'm not left-footed.
Oh, Jesus.
Missed up the pass again. He
He's
just
not
can't.
good.
He's just chucking
not
passes
good.
left and right.
Bro, what you're seeing is the Kulu from Juve that got sold. Good for half a season, then shit. That's him. I wouldn't buy him for 35 million. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't.
No, for 35, it's cheaper than what we'd have to pay to get Danjuma in. He's better than
No, but
Danjuma.
No, but might as well go invest 60 million on a proper right winger that can give you goals and assists.
35 for Kulu is a deal, bro. You're not gonna.
Boys, first of all, before we spend the money in the front.
But we have
line,
to. It's an
let's say,
obligation to sign. It's not even an option. There's
No,
not
no,
even an
no.
option to. Yeah, it is. It's an obligation.
No, it's an option because we did not make a Champions League this year. It's an option. I looked.
No,
at
we
it.
made Champions League last year, which made it the obligation.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I thought it was last year.
apparently it's
Right.
this season.
Oh.
I looked at it. It was this season obligation.
It would be nice if those contracts are, were public. That
And apparently
we as
we're-
my fan base could actually see.
Or at least like a bullet point segment of what's on them,
Yeah.
right? Like the.
They don't have to, mention how much the player costed or how much they are making, but just those as you said with bullet points of what the
What was that,
fuck,
Skip?
I'm missing the word in English. What the fuck? Conditions. Oh, what the conditions
yeah.
are.
Stipulations.
Sanchez with the ball at his feet. What will he do?
Kick it out of bounds.
Cross into the stands. Yay.
I guess
At
you
least
guys
on
don't
the
say out of
opposite-
bounds in Europe, do you? You say out of play. So, gotta get my.
Yeah, I
I'm
think.
looking at it. According to Calcio Mercado, Spurs have an obligation if we make Champions League this year.
All right, but yeah, coming back to my point, before we spend the money in the front part of the pitch, we have to fix that defense first, right? So I get why you said we should spend like 60 million on a proper winger. I get that, right? But first, I want to spend 60 million on a proper defender. Then we can think about the wingers, right?
Yeah, I'm not worried about anybody in the front line
Yeah.
unless Harry Kane leaves.
Right, if Kane leaves, then I don't know what the
If Kane
fuck. we
leaves,
are doing.
and now you have Ivan Tony Ban, you're not gonna
No, it's as big as it's gonna get. If you can't see that, you need to get some glasses. It's bigger than my name right here.
Wait, off topic. What do you guys make of Arnie Slot being the number one target?
I personally
interested.
don't. Yeah,
I started
studying.
studying him a little bit, and I'm sorry, people are wrong. He does play that same system Pep does. You can eat my shorts if you think I'm wrong, but I've literally been watching and researching videos on his tactics for the past week, and every single one of them is about how he's implementing that free-flowing, transition, kind of like what do they call that? True football or whatever it is that Cruyff did, whatever. But I mean, where
The only proper way to play football. All dangerous ball from Brentford.
the positions all shift around.
No, you said he's. No, I was just saying, like, his formation is a 4-2-3-1, and Pep doesn't play that.
It's not a 4-2-3-1. It's not.
According
But-
to most sites and your experts, it's a 4-2-3-1, but I'm watching.
I think the main difference is that Pep plays 3 center backs in a back 3, right? Whereas Slot plays 2 and drops the central defensive mid between the 2, right? But still, they form a back 3 either way, right? It's just
Yeah.
Actually,
technically
even
different positions do that.
But it's
right?
a dynamic thing where sometimes Total Football. That's it, Henry Long TV. But The fullback will drop in and make a back three. One fullback, the other fullback will drop down and make a back three. The defensive mid will drop down and make a back three. But there's only ever three. Sometimes there's maybe only two, only even one. They attack with like 10 players and leave one back, or 9 players and leave one back. It's
just the goalie.
Yeah,
Just
but
the
it's
goalie.
so whatever formation Sot plays, it is irrelevant because it's always and continually shifting. But there's always 3 in the back line, right? And one of those 2 wingbacks is going to be an attacker, right? So the fact that we have wingbacks rather than fullbacks isn't going to be a problem. See, look, Slot plays the 4-3-3. So that's what Steve says. No, I mean he doesn't. He doesn't play. Right.
I mean, on paper,
Pep doesn't on paper doesn't play 3 at the back either. So.
No, but on the game you can tell he plays 3 at the back.
Yeah, and you can tell it with Slot too. You can watch the game.
I gotta watch his game. The only games I watch.
How many times are they gonna show this stupid kick, man? Like seriously.
They are taking Kraya off. I think he got injured or something, so maybe that's why they are showing the replay, right?
I guess it's the only exciting thing that's happened in the first half. So, have they even had a shot on target? Have they even had a shot?
No. Brentford, no. They had 2 shots. I think they showed the stats like a couple of minutes ago. They had 2 shots. I guess 3 after the one they skied like 2 minutes ago. So they had 3 shots not on target. We had like 5 shots, 4 on target, something like that. Yeah, but coming back to the slot discussions, I actually think I would be excited if we appointed the guy. And out of all the names that we are linked with, assuming Nagelsmann and Poch aren't happening, which they won't, right? I think he's the most exciting, let's say. Like I don't know how else I should put it.
But just scares me. We don't have a director of football, and we're linked with him. And we made the decision to get him, and we don't have a DOF.
Yeah. Yesterday there were reports that we are apparently we want to appoint the DOF first, and then only start the managerial appointments, right? So I guess this is the proper way to do it, in my opinion. I think they should appoint the DOF first, right? So if they actually do that, and we appoint the DOF in like next week, and then appoint Slot after the season ends, I'm all for it. But as you said, they have to match the philosophy or whatever you want to call it, right?
Because even Partich and Conte, they don't have the same philosophy in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at his first season with Nuno, but absolute garbage.
Right, that whole Nuno thing was a fucking joke. I just hope it doesn't happen. I just hope it doesn't happen this season. Like similar scenario.
But ball in behind, and it's easily. What we got here? Son plays the ball into Harry Kane. That's Kulusevski. Again, all white guys look alike. Emerson plays the ball for a guy out for a corner. We're getting some good counterattacks or transitions, but it's just nothing.
The end product is non-existent.
Yeah, the final pass is just irrelevant. Kulusevski takes a corner kick. Second corner kick of the day.
Actually, I'm a bit surprised that Kulu is taking the corners. It's usually Son, right? Either side. Or Perisic or Porro when they were playing. But both of them are on the bench, so...
Right, cleans it up. So Brentford's only had 4 shots so far this game. 3 are all off target, and they don't have any shots on target, and then one's been blocked. So they're having a hard time to create anything, right?
Yeah. So. Not an enjoyable game, unfortunately.
No, so are we for. Yeah. unfortunately.
But to be honest, I did not expect anything else, right? Like if we appointed Slot and he actually tried to recreate his system, right? Assuming we of course back the guy and actually give him players that can perform that system, because like with the current roster that we have, there is no fucking way he ever plays what he does with Feyenoord, right? So assuming we actually support the guy and give him the players to play his system, I think that would be enjoyable to watch, right? And for all those fans that want enjoyable football, they are bored, they want attacking football without trophies, whatever, like that whole stupid talk. I guess they would be satisfied then, right? That's what would make me a bit calmer about what's going on. Oh, Stelios.
Stelios is here.
What's up, man? I just come back from the protest. You right?
We're doing good.
Oh, I thought you will be at the game.
No, I don't go anymore. Where's hold on. That's it. Let's get the score up.
Score's already up there, dude.
Oh, sorry, man. My bad.
You can't see.
No. Do you know what? I've been standing in the sun for the past 2 hours, and
Yeah, you look a little sunburned.
I just it's tiring. It's tiring. Good
right.
protest, though, man.
It's right there, and it updates by itself. I don't have to do nothing.
Sorry, Will. Sorry. You're more advanced than me. I don't have a clock. Nothing. What's how's the fraud, Dietrich?
I'm good. How are you?
Stel's here. I'm gonna go take a wee.
Yeah, go.
Wee lad. Maybe put a shirt on.
Oh, Sonny dribbling through.
Stel, did you watch King's Goal?
I haven't seen anything, man. I know we're 1-0 up and that's it. Hello, everyone watching the show. Big up yourselves, everyone in the show, in the comments.
Stelios. Kane scored from a free kick.
What, he actually took the free kick?
Yeah, I mean, Kulusevski rolled the ball. Yeah, he rolled the ball like 30 centimeters. But to be fair, Kane slapped it like top bins. Absolutely, like mad strike. You have to watch it back. It's
Oh!
By the way, yeah, we are really close with the Nanjuma header.
I'm 20 seconds behind you, look.
If you go to the link that that you've sent me, I'm broadcasting the game for you guys, so I don't know if I should be saying that actually.
That's right. No one knows.
All
right, so I'm going to StreamYard, yeah?
Yeah, then we all be synchronized. Right?
All right, I'll do it now.
It's just no commentary because we had issues setting his own stuff up, so I had to broadcast it. So
yeah, they were blocking it out in the US for some reason.
Is there music playing in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will has music.
Always do. It covers up Dietrich's noisy microphone.
I'm eating watermelon. That's not my fault.
Fuck, it's asking me to log in. I don't even know what the login is to the own thing. Hold on.
Oh, come on, Skippy. Pass the ball. Oof.
Fuck, I don't even know what the email is. Hold on.
They are overcooking the passes the whole half. Like, fuck's sake, just. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope he's not. Oh, that was such a stupid challenge.
What happened, Michael? Tell us.
Bissouma took Wissa out. It was really stupid challenge. Like sliding tackle. Oh, straight through the legs. I hope he doesn't get red carded for that. I mean, it was like his feet were quite low, so I think it's a yellow at best, but still a dangerous. Yeah, he got a yellow. A dangerous tackle. Like, I think if he was just, his stats were just a bit up, it could have been a red, but.
Mate, we had really good numbers at the protest, man. It was loud. It was loud today. Got to upload a lot of videos.
Did you take interviews?
Huh?
Did you have interviews? Like
yeah. I interviewed Crackers as well.
But did like TV interview you, like Sky Sports, BT, whatever?
No, they weren't there today. There was There's a documentary, though. Brian and I got interviewed for some Spurs documentary, so we're probably going to get clipped and memed.
Oh, come on,
and
Kulu.
embarrassed, but okay.
Come on, mate. Ah.
Have you done the super
Good
chat
ball.
by
Good
Steve?
ball. Come on,
Yeah.
son.
You did, yeah.
Fuck's sake. That was actually a nice play.
That was a great play.
I don't recognize this team, guys. Couldn't they play like this for the whole season?
Wait till the second half.
Yeah.
Rob, big
Second
up.
half FC.
The protest, we had good numbers, man. We had very good numbers.
When
Not
you say good
wow.
numbers, how much?
Couple of hundred,
Approximately.
200.
That's
So
nice.
so it's number one in terms of people.
Oh, Son in behind.
Yeah, today was good numbers, man. We got new balloons as well.
Nice
Now
try
we
with the pass.
got Enoch out balloons, and then we got the
Yeah, the
purple
two-
and gold balloons as well. So we got
We
the
could
With the balloons.
we could see them on the broadcast. They were thrown on the
We
pitch.
could see the
and they were
balloons on the
running through
pitch,
yeah.
and they but they were messing up the play though.
Okay, I got the screen now. 46-21. All right, I'm with you
Wait,
guys.
I have a
Okay.
question. How can you throw a balloon and it comes in the middle of the pitch?
Fans gotta they run down to the end and they chuck them on, and then the wind takes care of it. Right?
Basically,
get
that's
kicked
it.
out.
Answer. That is the correct answer. Oh man, I'm bad. I need to eat.
So this time you didn't buy a chicken sandwich? You absolute waste of it.
Chicken sandwich.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I like chicken, man. What's wrong with chicken?
I didn't know you were a chicken sandwich.
Oh,
enjoyer,
there's another
so-
cool thing I could try. Maybe we can add it on for watch
chicken
alongs.
sandwich?
No, for watch alongs, there's a shite. They are shite, but there's a site that
That's
Sorry, I
not
was
a
looking at the replay of. Are they saying like Danjuma was in the way or something?
Oh, the second handball.
No. No, I think it was just a replay, right? No.
It's a good strike from Son though.
Yeah,
Good block.
good block by the defender, right?
But there's a site called FotMob, and they put up this live like tracker, right, where it shows the ball moving from. It doesn't show like the play, but it shows the ball moving, right? You can put that up on a live watch along, and that kind of it gives the same thing. It gives like a clock and the score, and it has like the commentary. So like if somebody was watching just this stream and not the actual game, they could kind of see it has a little bit of lag, and I think it'd probably be way ahead of us because it runs
Nice
off
pass by Sonny. Kulusevski running in.
Kulusevski into the box, left foot.
Oh,
No,
right
four
foot.
shot.
Do you know what?
was off balance.
Watching Sanchez is actually one of the worst things I've seen. About 20 seconds ago, he was falling over, and he just passed to nobody. No pressure on him.
Oh, nice ball. Nice ball.
Oh,
Fuck. Nice save by Raya.
He used.
but did you see how we look better without Dyer and Højbjerg in the 11? I'm telling you, Højbjerg's an issue. He is not good.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's not really hard against this midfield though. They're not putting pressure on us at all, right?
Yeah, I think you have to take into consideration that Brentford are like on the beach. I think. I
they
don't
could
think
still-
they are trying.
They could still gank our Conference League spot from us.
It would take a lot. We would have to lose to them and then lose to Leeds, right? And they would have to win both games. I don't remember who they play against.
What happens to the Conference League spot if West Ham win the Conference League?
They go into Europa.
Yeah, but then
Halftime.
push down.
No, one of us gets kicked out.
What's I'm asking, mate? Half time at White Hart Lane. Brentford 0, Tottenham 1. What do you guys make of the first half then?
A bit boring, but
Yeah,
I
it's pretty
actually
boring.
think we were in control for like. I seriously think Brentford are on the beach. I just checked they play City next game, so I just think they pretty much gave up, especially with the Ivan Toney ban. By the
Just
way,
looking at
you
the free kick goal that we scored. Who's that? A foul on Kulusevski?
no
Yeah,
Skip.
Kulusevski got fouled. Oh, Skip, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it took him
all
out.
white guys look the same, right?
Completely took him out. Yeah, basically, yeah. Rolls it out, Kane. Oh, what a goal, man.
Yeah.
I've just seen it. Yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
strike,
Do you know
man.
what? The ball didn't travel quickly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yes,
actually,
it did, actually. No, just saw it again. It freaking hell. It was rapid. Oh, my God. No one's saving that.
yeah.
Still
Especially
look,
not Raya. He's too short to save that.
Still
He's
look.
absolutely slapped that top corner.
Still look at what's up. You're gonna see a better angle of the goal.
I've just seen. I saw the mate. It's a great goal. It's a great goal by Harry Kane. Honestly, that's just a good strike. We've got a super chat from Scorpions for Life. Brentford have played poor, making us look better.
Yeah,
Michael
I agree
Dietrich's
with
Will, is that true? I haven't
Yeah.
seen the game.
They were shit.
I'm telling you guys, they don't care about this game anymore. Like, why would they? It would take a miracle for them to get into Conference League, right? So I guess they just will settle for 8th, for 9th. That's how I see them playing, right? The thing that you just saw on the you can see the balloons, by the way. I don't know if you were watching the broadcast, Stelios.
Yeah, I can see them. I'll tell you what, at the protest, there was a lot of people with purple and gold scarves. Quite a lot. Even Crackers had one on.
Hey, fellas.
What's up, Mari? You all right, bro?
Yeah, early morning. I'm in Mexico, so I had to wake up 5:30 to watch the first half, and then I was looking on Twitter to see some pictures.
Mari sounds fucked.
Yeah, it's early. That's
Get a coffee.
sacrifice.
Mari, get a coffee or some rum or vodka.
Yeah, man.
Get in charge.
It's a sacrifice you gotta do, man. Spurs fan, when you live abroad, you gotta wake up really early sometimes, you know. But nah, I'm gonna get me some coffee soon. But no, man, just early thoughts. Definitely want to see more pictures of the protests outside the stadium. Inside the stadium, I saw the balloons to the 22nd minute. I heard some of the "Leave me out" chants, but I don't know. Maybe if I'm hearing wrong, but I also heard some other chants. I don't know if there were people chanting to drown out the "Leave me out" chants. If that was the case, then our fan base deserves what we get, because I mean, if you're not frustrated now, I mean, then what gives? I mean, even the bald-headed idiot on some PR statement says, "I can understand your frustration." So, if even the bald-headed idiot saying it, why are our fans who are continuing in denial? And you already see them say, "Oh, this is the best game of the year," and stuff like that. And you guys know my opinions. I said it on the show Wednesday. I don't care if we're up 5-0. That place needs to be singing Levy out from the first minute to the 90th minute. And for the honor guard at the end of the game, honestly, the board and Levy are so lucky that they planned this mural. Perfect timing, because he's broken the record games ago for this last day, because a lot of people are still kind of, today is Harry Kane Day, especially if it's his last.
All the fans were jizzing over the mural today. Packed.
Oh, yeah.
photos, taking photos in front of it. It was like it was a trophy or something.
Yeah, like they completely forgot that this is one of our worst seasons since 2008. This has been the worst, the most depressing season as a Spurs fan by far. But today's Harry Kane Day, and they put his kid's name, his wife's name on the mural, and all that, and it's all nice. Don't get it twisted. He deserves that. Many other people deserve that. Jimmy Greaves, Bill Nick. We could go on, but the main point is that for me, I would have liked. Well, we still have the second half. I wanted it to be a bit more toxic for Levy and the board, and it will be a lie for the fans to clap the players because these players, the verdict is they quit on the team. Yeah, players, friends, wives, Conte, all of them are saying that. But yet, at the end of the game, there's a possibility we'll give them a standing ovation because today, we actually look good. Fuck that. No. I'm not buying it. And we need to start calling this club Gullible FC because we're just so gullible.
It's too late to play nice football. To be fair, I've seen the highlights, and it looks like we've just created loads of chances but can't score.
Yeah,
we did.
We did. It's a bit boring, but it was actually quite. I meant it. We were quite dominant in the first half, right? I don't think Brentford will create many chances in the second half. So second half will probably look the same. But as you boys said, it's almost as if by this game being good, everyone forgets how this season went, right? It's always like that. I think you guys said the similar thing when during the United match when we were losing 2-0 at halftime, and it actually got quite toxic. But I think Stelios, you mentioned it. If it had gotten to 3-0 at the beginning of the second half, then I think fans would double down. But suddenly our team turned up, and we actually clawed back a 2-2 draw. And it's almost as if this team, they perform when they don't need to, and they shut up, all the noise that's created around the stadium.
They save
right?
Daniel Levy. They always save Daniel Levy, man. They always save him.
That's why I hate bold. I hate bold people. That's why.
It's okay. We hate Moroccans. Mark Swift, thank you for the super chat. He says, "Big up to Will for getting up to do the show. Big up to Michael and Mari, and big up to Dietrich as well."
I'm tired.
I really, today I really feel how the people feel on the West Coast. Because, I live on Eastern time zone. So the early game is 7:30 in the morning, which is not as bad. But, man, the C-Cubes and the ones, LA, Ian, and the ones that live on the West Coast, gosh, I mean, they have to wake up. If I'm waking up 5:30 on the Pacific Coast, they wake up 4:30, 3:30 to watch Spurs.
More Eugene has to wake up at 2 a.m., 2:30, sometimes 3 to watch the game.
Wow, to watch this shit, man.
Yeah. Every single
working.
evening game, right? Yeah, every single evening game for Asians is a nightmare. They have to wake up in the middle of the night. I think the games that started 5:30 in England, I think they are 3:30 in Australia, 3:30 a.m. Imagine waking up at 3:30 a.m. to watch this shit.
Man, sacrificing. That's why now people can understand. Sometimes we take things personal, but outside of England, where we're like, you don't attend the games every week and stuff like that. Okay, all right. You don't have to wake up at 3:00 in the morning. You don't have to be watching the games while you're at work. Sometimes you're not supposed to. You don't have to make all these other sacrifices, to watch the game. Everybody makes a sacrifice to watch the game, and that's what makes football unique. It's a global game, from Africa to Asia to the States to the UK.
Maury,
People make that sacrifice to watch the games.
Maury,
Yes,
just to pay for the subscription, it's so expensive in the
yes.
in the West, and compared to England, like it's nothing for them. Us, it's like
Yeah,
close to $1,000 a year.
because we gotta go through Paramount. Well, here in the state, I don't know how it is in Canada. You gotta go to Paramount. Then you gotta go get Peacock. Then I play my YouTube TV to get the normal the games, and then I got the illegal stream. But then it's 5 minutes late or 4 minutes late. So
Yeah.
I pay like 3 or 4 subscriptions a month. So that's about
$1,500, $1,000.
yeah. It's money.
Can
It's
I,
money.
can I ask you guys a question, by the way?
Yeah.
Sorry to change the subject, but that first half, did Spurs play well, or did Brentford kind of
Brentford
not play
wasn't
well, or is
good.
it a bit of both?
Brentford wasn't good.
They're missing Tony. They had chances, but they're missing Tony.
Yeah.
Their midfield's really bad.
Yeah, as I said, they missed Tony massively, and
Yeah.
I will say it again. I think they are on the beach. They don't give a fuck. They play us and City. They are not getting Conference League, so what are they playing for, right? Even if they won against us, they would have to win against City and hope that Villa lose to Brighton and Villa lose today. So it's it would be really hard for them.
Oh, because they have no guard injured. That's why.
They have
Who is injured?
so
The midfielder Christian Nogard, he's injured.
Will, what's wrong with their midfield? You said their midfield's not playing well.
Yeah, their main midfielder's injured. That's why they're not playing well.
Yeah, and I mean they're not slowing down our transition at all. So once they turn the ball over, we're immediately moving it into transition, but they're defending well because they're keeping our front line from taking getting quality shots, or they're doing good blocks and stuff like that. But there's nothing slowing down our transition at all. They're not pressing high, they're not winning the ball back, in midfield. It's like a basketball game.
Off-topic question: are we playing a 4-4-2 or 3-4-3?
I think it's a 4-4-2 or 4-2-4, 4-2-2-2, however you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
There's formation where you play like two wide players, which is, I think it's Kulusevski and Son, although they like swap positions frequently, so it's hard to say which one is which, right? But I think we are playing like two people wide and two in the middle. They just swap positions around a lot, right? And we have like full backs joining the attack, or at least one of them, either Davis or Royal. So I guess kind of when we are attacking, it's kind of a back three with one of them pushing up. It's, I don't know, like on paper I think it's a 4-4-2, but
do you guys want me to share the screen on the other stream for the game? Because I think it's better, the commentary and the stuff. It's better if you guys want.
I can't hear the commentary.
No, we're good, man.
I have it muted because it's in Polish. I mean, I can unmute it, but you guys won't understand shit. I can translate it, but
all I'll understand is kurva.
They can say that right on the stream.
Sorry. Players are coming out second half. Brentford are coming out the tunnel first.
Yeah.
Do they look hungrier? They look tired, man. Brentford look tired.
Yeah, man. They
They're making a substitution as well.
Damsgaard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've made a substitution. Isn't Damsgaard that player that played in the World Cup on the wing that we were looking at?
Yeah.
It's
It is, yeah.
Not the World Cup, Euros.
She's not good.
Euros, yeah.
She's not good.
I think he's quite good, Damsgaard.
No, it's like, do you know those players that have a good one tournament and then they
Is
get
it Norway? Is it Norway that he played for?
Denmark.
No, Denmark.
Denmark.
He scored against England in Euros in the semi-final. That scuffed free kick. That's him.
At least Harry Kane can say. Do you know what song they're singing when Spurs come out? There's this song called McNamara. My name is McNamara. I'm the leader of the gang. That's what they come out to. If anyone's interested, that's what they come out to.
Honestly, Spurs have the worst songs in the history.
No, it's history, D-Tricks. It's history, man.
No, they're cringeable. The songs are cringe.
We don't listen to Digger. We don't listen to Digger D. Like you.
I don't listen to that either. I don't.
Digger Beaver. Digger Beaver.
Shit.
Second half has started, boys.
Yeah, second half
For
started.
the ones watching, right?
My overlay got jacked up for some reason.
Why does Sanchez always look like he's going to fall over after he passes a ball?
Because he is. He doesn't look like it. He is literally falling over whenever he has
the
the ball at his feet.
He leans like he's about to. He's got no. His agility, his balance, coordination. It's just.
No, but how did he play for the Ajax Academy? That's the question I'm asking.
His parents must have paid someone. It's the only way. I'm serious.
You could make a couple of jokes about him being from Colombia and to know all that stuff.
If you say that, you're gonna
exactly. There you go. Listen, no. Do you know what? It's true though. It's true because if you think about it, name a rubbish young player that's come from Ajax.
They came from Ajax.
Yeah.
Only Van de Beek. That's it.
Van de Beek's not a bad player.
Oh.
He went to
the balloon again.
He went to the wrong
single one.
Van de Beek left one of the best Ajax teams under Ten Hag and went to Ole Gunnar Flopshit FC in Manchester.
I said that,
right? And it killed him.
It killed his career. I said that was the wrong move. It's the same thing with Vlahovic. He needs to get out of Juventus. I'm telling you now, Vlahovic is about to explode if he leaves Juventus. When he went to Juventus, I said, I'm telling you now, Allegri is going to kill his career. And what has happened, I mean, he's not playing terrible, but it's a different Vlahovic. He's on the wrong team. The wrong team. Some players, they go to the wrong team. Even Kevin De Bruyne, he was on the wrong team. You know, Mo Salah. It's where you go. It's where you go that determines success. Yes, there's some players who could be good in any system and any coach and player, but there are some teams I'm like, this is not a good fit for that player. It's not a good fit for that player.
Mari, you can even make the same case for players like Lo Celso and Ndombele, right? I think if they chose a different club to join, I think they could actually thrive. I don't think they are bad players per se. It's just maybe some attitude issues, right?
Lo Celso is a good player, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you look at Lo Celso playing in Spain. He's actually quite good. Like the guy that we bought from Betis, I think, right? Lo Celso from Betis. He actually performs that way in Villarreal. It's just when he came to England, he just flopped. And same thing with Ndombele. I think if he stayed in France and possibly went to, because he was a Lyon player, like, right? I think we bought him from Lyon.
I think with Ndombele, there's a big question over his work rate.
Yeah, but I just feel like if he wasn't in a league that's so demanding, like physically, for you to walk,
he went to Italy, Michael, and they hardly played him. He was like 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there. Once in a while, he got half a game.
Yeah, that's because they have better players in his position, right?
Second half has started. Spurs are actually pressing the ball quite well when Brentford get on it. We're shutting them down pretty well, actually.
But also, Brentford
Oh
seem
my God, Sanchez. Oh.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Okay, someone touched the ball. I just thought he slapped it into the into the stands.
Well, have you got your clock and timer thing?
I'm working on it. It got jacked up. Let me. I'm working on it.
All right, we're gonna go to Plan B.
Sanchez,
there we go. Plan B until Will fixes it.
Sanchez. Oh boy. Gates. That's
Mari,
why
man. Get a coffee. You need a coffee.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna head out. I'll come back.
Yeah,
Poor guy's struggling.
You're gonna fall asleep if you don't get a coffee, mate.
No, he just he needs.
Brentford with a dangerous
Brentford
attack.
coming.
Oh,
Stop!
fuck.
Oh, it's gone! Brentford have scored!
Yeah, they scored.
Yeah.
And Buono, what a goal as well. Left foot.
Now we can start hearing the boos. We can start hearing more Levy outs.
What happened there?
All right, I'll be
Brentford
back,
edge of
guys.
the box. He's coming from the right-hand side. He's cut in on his left foot. Drilled it into the bottom far corner. It's a really good finish. But I need to see that again. That came out of nowhere.
Mate, look at the defending, right?
Damsgaard lays it off. It goes out wide. The ball comes in. Who's one-on-one with Longley. Oh, fucking hell. No, is that Davies?
Yeah, Davies. 1-on-1 with Davies.
Davies. Why don't we shut down players in defence, man? Davies just stands.
Yeah, just stands there and waits.
They just stood off him, man. They got the shot in. Foster's trying to dive into the bottom corner. He's like watching... It's like watching a bridge slowly draw down. It took Foster 5 seconds to dive. Cameras in on Daniel Levy.
They showed the bolt prick.
Levy looks unhappy. Good. So after Spurs dominating the game, being in control from what the guys have described, Brentford, 5 minutes, 1-1. Unbelievable. What did I say to you guys when I came on the stream? Michael, what did I say when I came on the stream? Wait for the second half. Wait for the second half. I predicted 1-1 today. I actually said that I think it'd be 1-1.
Mate.
Yeah, Brentford player's gone down. No free kick. The ball's with the Brentford goalie. Game on. We've got a game on our hands, people. I've got to change the score as well.
Come on, Mason. Cook, Mason. Bring on Lucas Moura. We need to give him a farewell. Bring
Brentford
on Moura,
now
mate.
playing the ball down the wing. Intercepted by... Who's that? I
Davies,
can't
I
tell.
think. Oh, nice
Kane lays
ball
it
by
off.
Kane. Kulusevski.
What
Oh,
the
for
fuck are
fuck's
you
sake,
doing,
mate.
Wait, the ball's gone.
Out
Corner
of play.
kick to Tottenham. It's a corner to
No,
Spurs.
no. We gotta talk about the
No.
pass. What the fuck
Was
was
it goal
that?
kick? Yeah,
Oh,
corner
it's
to
a
Spurs.
No,
I
corner
think
to
Skip
Spurs.
or
But
Kuli's taking it. I can't tell.
it's Kulusevski. But yeah, that
Plays it
pass
short
from
to Son.
Kulusevski
Son lays
was
it back to
fucking shit.
Kulu. Kulu left foot.
Oh,
It's near. Oh, we went near
Stop
post.
it.
Distance.
oh Jesus, what
Henderson
a
with
weak
the
shot.
worst shot you've seen in your life. Skip. Crosses it
Kulu.
in. We've got numbers.
Kane? Ah,
It's fumbling
fuck's
in the
sake.
box. It's bouncing around.
Free
Free
kick.
kick to Brentford.
Yeah, free kick.
Free kick to Brentford.
You see, Kulu, he can't even do a cross, man.
How's that a free kick?
No, it is.
We got fouled. We got fouled. What's he giving a free kick for?
Look at his face, this penguin. I hate him.
He just looks confused and happy to be there. It's like,
Brentford play up the wing. Here come Brentford down the wing. They've got an attack on, but we've got numbers back. They put it into midfield. Brentford back to their centre back, and they're trying to play it out from the back. We are pressing them, but not aggressively. We are pressing, but we need to be a bit more aggressive with it. Ball goes out to the left flank. Brentford going down the wing. Plays it to the winger. Back to the middle. Brentford just passing the ball quite relaxed. We've backed off now. Spurs have gone really deep.
yeah.
We've got a back five with a middle diamond four, it looks like. We look like we're in a 5-4-1. 5-4-1.
Isn't it 4 at the back? We are defending.
The ball goes into the box. Brentford get the ball on the edge of our box now. This is dangerous if they can get across. He beats out. He comes across. And he hits the side netting with his cross, and it's a goal kick to Tottenham. But Brentford can smell that something is cooking. Oh, Will's got the score board up, so let me remove the backup.
If we don't put Poro soon, I'm gonna lose my shit. We need him now. Him and Perisic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a foul.
Son, that's a foul, son.
What? No.
The referee says no foul.
Mate, like he got taken the fuck out. Like what's that?
I think
I
the
don't
referee
know.
thinks they came together. He thinks it's a coming together.
Corrupt.
The
fuck.
thing is, the Brentford player got. I don't know. Who fucking knows anymore with referees? Ball goes wide again.
Can you start
Have you
eating
noticed
your
Brentford are targeting Brentford are targeting. Well, it's okay. It's halal.
Okay.
The ball's going down the. Have you noticed they're targeting Emerson Royale?
Yeah.
They're going down that side of the pitch. Guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to do a live match reaction afterwards. Will Stewart's going live later on tonight to discuss the game. There's a bundle in the box. Brentford have got the ball.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of bodies in there. The cross comes in. Dangerous cross. Brentford still have the ball. Here comes a shot. Ooh,
Dangerous
catch
shot
in
from
the goalie.
Mbuemo.
Nice strike, but it was in the
Well,
goalie's hands, though. It was a nice.
This guy turned into Samuel Eto'o. What is wrong
Right,
with
right.
him?
Look at that, right? We've got players turning their back on the ball as they're shooting.
Nobody comes
No,
close to
but
the
it's-
shooter. Like
but
they
it's
just
one
they
thing.
just give him space. Just go, mate. Slap it,
I
right?
don't understand. When everyone got hit with the football, it doesn't hurt that much. Why are they scared? It doesn't hurt.
Scott M asks, why is Conte forcing these
Oh.
guys to play so deep? Here comes
Kane?
Tottenham. We've got a
Come
chance.
on,
Harry
what
Kane
the fuck was that, mate?
smashes it into the top tier of the south stand. I think he slipped or he just fucked it, one of the two. And for some reason, the cameraman zoomed in on Harry Kane's ass. Weird. Good skill, though, from Skip. Skip played really well there.
It was Kulusevski,
No, but he
mate.
could have passed it to Son.
Kulu. Oh,
Could have passed it
yeah,
to
really
Son.
well played by Kulu. Phase it off to Kane. What happened there?
Oh,
he
he
slipped.
touched the ball with his left foot. I think he slipped and just swept the ball
You
away.
can see. Yeah, we've stopped pressing and we're dropping back. Honestly, Terence, since I came, we've gone to shit. I swear to God, I'm a curse, man.
Yeah, fuck you, still.
It's all your fault,
Oh,
so.
I'm gonna,
Still,
It's all
I'm
your
gonna
fault,
leave.
mate.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave, man.
No, but in all seriousness, it's always like as soon as we concede the goal, they just get shattered. Like their confidence gets shattered. They go back to a
Wow.
for sitting back, all that shit, right? It's just I don't know, man.
Oh,
Steve asked me to tell you check your WhatsApp.
But Arsenal could lose the league today. If they draw or lose, it's over for them.
Or if City win, right?
But they don't.
tomorrow,
City
if
doesn't play
win.
today, so.
yeah. Arsenal have to win today. They have to win. In comes across from Brentford, back post. They jump off the header and it goes high and wide. Is it a corner kick or is it a goal kick? Goal kick.
No.
So Tottenham Hotspur.
To Mbuemo,
Mate, that
who touched it.
Mbuemo is causing us a lot of problems. You know that?
Yeah, because we have Davies defending on the left side. Like, mate,
Oh yeah, of course.
it's Davies. And Langley. And we are fucking signing this guy, apparently.
And Sanchez.
Oh yes, he's injured. Let's go.
Who else are we gonna bring in? Not Richarlison.
No, but Poro on the right.
Yeah, we should substitute Danjuma
Yeah.
for Poro.
I heard in the first half, I was hearing on the radio, you can tell me, Danjuma broke forward with the ball and he fucked it up.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Yep. I mean, I've commented on it that at least the difference with Danjuma and Richarlison is if Richarlison was in his like situation, the ball would just bounce off him. At least Danjuma controlled the ball. There is just no end product. So, at least that's better. We just loaned Danjuma. We didn't pay fucking 60 million for the guy. Jesus Christ, what a waste of money. So I don't have anything personal against Richarlison, right? But the fact is that he's actually a bad footballer. His technique is not good. He's just good at putting feet and head to a ball that's crossed. or passed into him, right? When he has creators in his Brazilian national team like fucking Neymar, Vini, Rodrigo, all those other guys that create for him, he just puts his head onto the ball, right?
The thing that annoys me when you're a shit player and then you post on social media you like on Tinder
Oliver
or
Skip wins the ball.
singing with Emerson, like it doesn't help your case.
Yeah.
Suddenly Brentford are pressing the ball and they're pushing Tottenham back. They've woken up Brentford.
Oh, Jesus,
no, bad
Foster,
mistake
what
from the
fuck was
goalie.
that?
Oh my
Thank
God,
God the guy scuffed
Foster
it.
gave it straight to their midfielder who tried to first time lob the goalie, but he lobbed the whole stadium. That is a dreadful volley. Yeah, see, now the mistakes are creeping in, the panic.
Lucas
So
Moura.
Lucas Moura's getting...
I told you. Maidstone
Oh, my
FC.
Lord.
Maidstone FC.
I bet you he scores to
He doesn't score.
end his Spurs career.
No way, mate.
Bro, oh wait,
See, look at their midfield. That's what I'm talking about. Their midfield's completely unorganized.
that's a foul.
If you fucking stupid.
I saw
twat.
them, Will. Oh, they've split us in the middle. Brentford in trouble now. If he goes back past.
That's it.
They've
2-0.
scored again. I don't believe it.
2-0.
We're again.
One pass.
They
One
sliced
pass.
us open with a killer pass.
One
What
pass.
the hell is the defense doing, man? Brentford fans have gone nuts in the stands.
They are so fucking shit. All of them.
Good.
It's all self-fault. We were winning
pass,
1-0,
and they
completely
sliced
control of the
whole back
game.
four.
Oh, that's
Will,
good.
you know
Fuck
what?
off, Stel.
I'm happy. I swear to God, I'm happy.
Kane
And that's a
loses the
foul.
challenge. He goes
Wait, but
down.
how is that not a foul? Like,
No, look at the pass. Look at the pass. Wait, look.
So it goes out wide. The right back's got the ball, and then Ben Davies. Is it Ben Davies? Oh,
Yeah,
Ben
Ben
Davies,
Davies is
man,
late.
he's so slow.
what? Did you see what Davis did? Why the fuck is he running towards the... Why is he crossing with Langley? Double up on the guy.
No,
Like,
no,
what
look,
the
look.
fuck are you...
No. Look at
It's
his
true,
hands.
it's
No,
true.
Because he's too slow.
Look at his hands.
Yeah, but what he's done then is he's thrown Longley under a bus.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, Longley, can you deal with it?
I bottled it. You pick him up.
Who is this guy, by the way? Why they are showing...
That's so he's the ex kind of head of he's the head of the referees. So I think his job is to look at how the
No bueno.
No bueno.
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, that's good. We're losing.
Mate, do you know what? Listen, boys, I'm going to give a bit of praise here. And Buemo, right? That was a really good goal because not only did he time his one,
The
he
shot
beat
was good
Davies.
too. It's Forrester. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but Will, I thought he was going to pass it to the back post because they had a player running in, but instead he put it onto his other foot and hit it across the goal. It's a good finish, man. Honestly,
Mate,
They're about to do it again.
and again, Sanchez slices the ball in the air, and the goalie comes out and catches it. Sanchez.
Can I predict Will's?
Davinson Sanchez, you're so shit.
Can I
He's
predict
so shit, man.
Will's title for tonight? Mason out.
Yeah,
Mate,
Mason
you know
out.
what's
I
funny?
told you. Every time we lose, Mason out.
Mate, do you know what's funny? Someone in the comments earlier on. What was it? This one, look, Terence. Look what he said about 2 minutes ago before the goal. You can see Brentford scoring again.
Oh, Jesus,
no,
Lucas
he
is
brings
coming
Oh
on.
my god!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Foster with a terrible play, and Brentford
Ryan,
was so
motherfucking
bad.
Maidstone.
No, that's good.
Dan
That's
Juma
good.
isn't a good player. Dan Juma's rubbish. How many times did Will and I tell everyone, and all we got was abuse? Been telling everyone Dan Juma's rubbish. Will was the first when he brought up all the stats before we bought him.
I said it first.
No,
I had to
Will
dig
did, man. He
deep.
brought down all
Well,
the stats of his 5-year history,
doesn't
man.
matter.
The
It
goals
doesn't
he
matter
scored
who
against, the
said it
teams
first.
he scored against.
Oh, what a ball that
It
is!
doesn't-
Brentford in the back.
It doesn't matter who said it first. The fact is he's shit. Not worth buying.
Yeah.
End of. Right? End the conversation.
Yeah.
Fucking bin him off to VRL. Like,
But I don't like it when Dietrich tries to steal the prize.
But I remember I said people were licking his ass. I all said he's shit. Him and Richie, I said it from day one. They're not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richie's been terrible.
Spence, I thought he was good, and I was wrong. That I'll admit.
I mean, to be fair,
You're
to
wrong about
Spence, he got,
Emerson
like,
too.
55 minutes.
Emerson too. Yeah.
There's a lot of things you've been wrong
And
about.
Juma's going off. The amazing signing
For Lucas, mate.
for Lucas.
Danjuma-
Right. Let me listen. I'm gonna say it now. To all you mofos that had a go for Conte and Stellini, why does Moura come on? Why doesn't Danjuma start? Ryan Mason has just taken Danjuma off, not for Richarlison, but for Lucas Moura. If Conte
And
or
not for
Stellini
Porro.
had done that, right, or for Porro, if Conte just made that sub, tell me what would have happened with our fan base if Conte did
Jesus,
that.
they would fuck.
Because
They
it's
would
Ryan
fucking kill
Mason,
him.
one of our own.
Oh, Jesus,
Sanchez.
Sanchez,
Oh my
what the fuck are
God,
you doing, mate.
dude! Ball hit him right in the leg, and he couldn't do nothing about it.
Wait. Lucas came on. Every fan stand up and get clapped for him, and we're losing 2-1.
The ball goes up wide.
Yeah, Lucas, thank you for the memories. Thank you
Thank
for
you for the
Amsterdam.
memories. We're losing 2-1. Thank you.
No, but honestly, guys, on a serious note, right? If Conte took off Danjuma and brought on Moura, or Stellini did that, what would be the outcome? What would our fans start doing?
Mate,
They'd be going
they
crazy.
Riot.
they wouldn't shut up about it. It
Yeah,
would be,
Twitter would be going crazy. But
Yeah.
Ryan Mason does it, and it's he's good job.
Mate, it's literally in his name. It's
Throw
Ryan
from Brentford
Mason.
into the dangerous areas into the box.
All
Spurs
he cares
are on the
about
back
is playing
foot.
his mates.
Kulusevski's under pressure, and he kicks it against the Brentford player, and it goes off for a goal
Well
kick
done.
to Spurs. 66 minutes gone. Tottenham 1, Brentford 2. The race for top 8 is on.
Fun fact: if we lose against Brentford, this is the first time since they got promoted we're losing.
Dude, if we lose to Brentford, we're going to get destroyed by Leeds United. I'm telling you now.
Mate,
If we lose to
Well,
Brentford,
no, I mean,
they're
we-
gonna
we-
destroy us.
We
be fair, they
won't
got
even
promoted
get Conference League. We could literally not have any European football at all next season.
And another fun fact: if we lose, Brentford can beat us, can go above us too.
Stel,
They're
where's
one-
your
but they-
golden boy
they-
been since Brentford's?
If
Oh,
we
is that
lose to
Stefan?
Leeds, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
if we lose to Leeds,
Stefan.
they win to City, right? That's a bit much to ask for, but
No,
Stefan-
Oh, well, us losing to Leeds
Stefan.
isn't too much to ask for.
yeah, but them
them
winning
beating
with-
City.
them beating City is
Listen, Stefan's woken up, so let's just remind Stefan what you are, brother. Don't forget it. Don't forget it,
Stefan.
Don't ever forget it.
just for fuck's sake, learn to watch football, okay? Like it's 11 versus 11 game. The fuck is he supposed to do by himself?
No.
It's not his fault that we conceded the goal.
No,
So-
he criticized him, but when it comes to Saka and the others, no.
Oh
it's not
god,
their fault.
is
No,
Xhaka
it's
the fucking
not.
midfield god? Imagine
By
Xhaka
the way,
in this
check
team, we
this
would be
out.
fucking
Wait,
brilliant,
no.
man.
Check this out. I was looking last night. I don't know. I can't remember where I found it. If you look at the contributions towards goals that Saka has made this season, from February onwards, he went missing. The last
Yeah, he's
three,
had like 3 goals since February or something like that.
he has been shocking. Saka fell off a cliff, man.
Son scored more goals since February than Saka.
I think Stefan said Saka was the best young midfielder in the world. In the
No,
world,
young. But he's not
yeah.
even
Yeah,
a
he said,
midfielder.
he said some dumb shit like that. Some dumb shit like that. But
Do you forget
listen, man,
about
Harry Kane's
Rodrigo?
the reason we were 1-0 up, man. Harry Kane's the reason we were 1-0 up. How can you listen? How can you go off?
They're
on
not a
Kane
great team.
if
They
you're
got
1 down?
Mate, I mean, I get it. He's an Arsenal fan, right? He was shit on Tottenham, but it's just admit it. You are just deluded, right?
I'm gonna
just
enjoy
don't like
watching them
Tottenham.
lose
You
the
don't
league
enjoy watching
themselves.
us, yeah.
Today against Nottingham Forest. When they draw against Nottingham Forest today, I'm going to enjoy seeing them flush the league down the toilet by themselves. City don't even have to win a game.
Look at Lucas.
Oh, Lucas on the ball. Lucas on the ball, boys.
You won't do
Lucas
anything. You won't-
Moura.
The
Lucas
Amsterdam
Moura
hero.
gives the ball away.
The Amsterdam hero.
No,
Hey.
no. Quick question. Miss 72. Is this Amir? Is your name
No,
Amir?
no,
Are you
no.
one of my?
No.
No.
That's someone else, is it?
What a shit
No, 'cause
console, man.
I think I know this person. I was just wondering.
If you are talking about Amir from Israel, his channel is
No,
Israel
no.
Uncovered. Oh, okay.
No, Amir, he's he plays for me. He's one of my players. I'm just wondering if it's him. Yeah. Anyway, he'll let me know.
I wish also Amir. I wish you all the best because you're working with the biggest bald-headed.
Lucas Moura
Here
again.
comes Lucas Moura losing the ball. Emerson crosses to no one. What a great group of players we've got. And it's a free kick to Brentford. Larfomatic says he blames Poch. No, he blames Mourinho. No, Nuno. No, Conte. No, I blame Mason. Fuck it. I blame the tea lady.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dolores.
I'm loving these so much. We need to lose so fans can remember. Do you know what? You're right, Ron. In fact, Ron, I was chatting with the protesters today, and I said to them, results drive the strength of the protest. If we get good results, then people forget. So in some ways, I have to say, Ron makes a good point, but we don't want to admit it because we don't want to turn against our club. But he's right. He is right. I think he
Why are Brentford sponsored by French Airlines?
KLM is Dutch.
Oh, is it Dutch?
I think they teamed up with Air France, didn't they?
Yeah, my wife's she's going to Korea this summer. She's flying KLM, and they go to Paris, and it's like France. I had to book for French Airways.
KLM is the worst airline.
Yeah, KLM
Air
and,
France
and Air France. They collaborate. Brentford are winning 2-1, and they're making the subs.
I mean, we made a sub. We brought on Lucas.
Looks like Jensen is going off. And on comes
Baptiste.
He looks like he's going to score, doesn't he? He's just got that look like he's going to score.
Well, how did we not bring on Naporo, man? How?
Lucas, our legend. Look at all those fans clapping. Ha, 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 ha.
Nice sound.
Oh, man.
Watch us score a goal before Stelios comes back.
Oh, shit, he's back.
He's back.
It just
Ball into the box. Cleared out by Sanchez.
Did Spurs score whilst I was away?
Out to Kulusevski. Falls down.
He can't even beat a man 1v1. He can't. He's slow.
Kuli's down injured.
Baptiste.
Vykapratish.
Both gingers, man. I can't.
Apparently there's Levy out chance. Unfortunately, I can't hear. But
yeah, I mean, I can unmute the stream, but you guys will hear the Polish commentary if you are not bothered by it.
Nah, don't worry. Oh, Richarlison's coming on.
I wonder for who. Probably Son or Kulusevski, right? Probably be Kulusevski out.
Who gives a shit, man? Richarlison. Do you know what? Even if we get the equaliser,
Nah, we are not doing anything, Stelios. It's going to end up 2-1 or 3-1 to Brentford. That's fucking stupid enough to predict our win.
Midfielder, first of all. Rams, you upset about Saka having a really bad last 3 months?
Winger or midfielder, somebody who plays in a 4-2-3-1 on the right-hand side in the right midfield spot, or a 4-3-3 in the right-hand spot. That's who a winger midfielder is. That's what that's the way the game works.
I think it's in regards to Stefan comment, right? That Saka is the best midfielder in the world, the best young midfielder. He's not a midfielder; he's a forward, right? Just because
right forward is right winger, right midfield is the same thing.
Whatever Stefan said, he's wrong. Whatever Stefan said, he's wrong. That's the point I'm making.
It's so funny when he says, "But still." And then he's just like,
but still. I love Stefan, man.
Yeah, whenever you bring sorry.
But still.
But you know what? I rate Stefan. Do you know why? Because at least he puts himself out there. He doesn't hide. He might hide a little bit, but then he'll turn up, man.
But he says too much.
Poro's coming on as well. Here comes Pedro.
Royale off and
bye chicken.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have no defenders on the right hand side.
Yeah.
I would have rather Poro come on than Richarlison.
Yeah, I mean, Kulusevski, at least he can run with the ball.
No, watch him. You'll score.
Why is the FA Cup a Mickey Mouse trophy? Who thinks the FA Cup's a Mickey Mouse trophy? I would love to win the FA Cup.
No, Carabao Cup is a Mickey Mouse trophy.
I think someone says. I don't think actually. Did anyone actually say it's a Mickey Mouse Cup? I don't think so.
No, I just feel like it's
See,
not.
people,
it's not
people,
big.
people getting emotional in the chat again.
No, I
In
think it's
perfect
not big.
Spurs style. Watch more and get a goal for us. Yeah. Eric, do you know what? This is funny. Look, Eric Dyer hasn't played a few games now, and I think Donkey Levy is blind to give him. But the thing is, though, we're losing without him. We're losing without Dyer. That's how bad we are.
It's because we got Sanchez back there.
Brentford.
Davies.
Control, guys. It's
We got one. We got one defender back there right now. We have Longley. Where's Romero?
Will, I just realised you're dressed up like a fake Rocky Balboa.
No, it's my it's my robe. Don't make me show some nip.
Jesus, hide those things, mate.
Corner kick from Brentford, and it comes, and it's
Sanchez
cleared.
with
It
the
goes
header
into the
out.
box, and it's smashed high and over the bar.
I'm not even wearing
Henry.
pants, man. What are you talking about?
No, don't show us that bit.
Yeah.
Levy's in a box.
Did you shave your legs?
No, I don't shave my legs.
Respect.
I blocked that annoying goon weeks ago. MoTHFC. Jack says
Jesus Christ.
Tottenham is playing and Saka's on your mind. Stefan, who is an Arsenal fan, made a comment and I replied to it, Jack. I hope that settles any confusion you may have in your mind. In other news, Arsenal shit. Mora plays the ball out wide, gets crossed into the middle, poor cross from Porro. Basuma picks up the ball. No, Sanchez. Oh my God, Sanchez doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't even pass the ball on the ground. It's got to kind of come off the ground. Even when it's 5 yards, the ball seems to go up in the air.
Yeah.
Like, is that Sanchez or Pape? Oh, it's Sanchez. He's so shit.
No, it's Bissouma.
What a terrible player.
Basuma.
No, Basuma's higher up.
Basuma. No, that was Basuma
number
just on the
6?
ball.
That was Bissouma.
Sanchez on 6, but 6 wasn't on the ball. 30 was.
Oh Jesus.
I was talking about. Yeah, no, I was talking about number 6. Sorry.
Don't be racist, man. You don't see a black player and you think it's Sanchez. Be racist.
D-Tricks, shut up.
Mason looking all pissed off.
Why is it us?
Well, Iggy sent me the video. I pissed myself the video that you made.
Yeah, Iggy's video is pretty funny.
His video.
Yeah. And he's drinking water.
1946 Morocco.
For anyone that doesn't know what's going on, this is the music that we play for D-Tricks.
Yeah, that's my intro music.
Mate, Jesus Christ.
Sanchez has no equilibrium. Why is he always... That's what I said earlier. Why
He's
do
the
all
most
the Arsenal
unbalanced player I've ever seen.
They love us Arsenal fans. I think we've got more Arsenal fans than Spurs fans now. We might as well just call it
They're enjoying the show.
It's the same. It's the same thing when Arsenal. But sorry, Detroit, go on.
No,
Sorry.
I'm just saying, why are we passing from the back and we're losing 2-1 and there's 10 minutes left?
I mean, to be fair, I don't watch AFTV until they're losing either. So
Look at the poor position of our wing backs. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We don't know what we're doing, man. We have no idea what we're doing when we pass it.
Yeah, why the fuck are we doing it? We're losing, man. Go up.
He's looking for the pass on there.
that was a good ball from Harry. Good ball from Harry.
Porro trying to find a way through. Harry Kane picks up the ball and
Fumbles
they lose
it.
it and it goes off for a corner. No. And it's cleared back to the halfway line.
Look at Sanchez.
Sanchez gets the ball on the halfway line.
I'm
Plays it to
surprised he
Bissouma.
didn't kick it off to the stands.
Basuma plays it to Mora to Kane. Kane out wide to Porro. Porro crosses the ball in dangerous cross. Oh, Brentford,
Charleston down the box.
Wow,
Harry,
Richarlison
what are you
falling
doing?
off. What a surprise.
No, hold on. Harry's moaning for the penalty, and instead of actually paying attention to the actually scoring the ball the next play, dude. You can't do that, Harry.
Yeah, that's a pen.
That's a penalty. Oh no! Do you know what? No, he didn't. They didn't touch him.
No, I
He
think
didn't touch him.
yeah.
He didn't touch him. He went to tackle, and then he realized he wasn't going to get there, and he pulled back. He stopped. It's not a penalty. If you watch it again, you never touch him.
No, but Kane
Richarlison's doing what
bumbled it
Richarlison
afterwards.
does, right? That's what Richarlison does. You're in a dangerous area. Stay on the ball and create something, or go down and try and sell something to the referee. And Richarlison does what he does. He goes to ground and tries to sell it. He's shit. I refuse to accept when players defend Richarlison.
The fuck are you doing, mate?
What was that,
always
bro?
goes to ground, man. I hate
We're
players
just
that do that.
we can't even make a
time.
pass. We're just bouncing the ball off Brentford players.
And
Look at Skip. Yeah, the easiest option always.
Mate, Richarlison, if he stayed on his feet, he maybe could have played it. Instead
Look how close to our, look at the jumble our attackers are in right in the middle of the pitch.
We've just kicked the ball off the pitch for no reason.
I hate
Ben Davies. He has to make a 20-yard pass. Look, Glenn Hoddle.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Ben Davies has fallen off a
He doesn't
bridge
know what he
since
wants.
Conte left. He was actually a good player under Conte, and now he's...
He still has 2 years left on his contract. Good job.
Simulation FC. That's a pen, you know. It's not a pen, dude. Go back.
It's not
Go
a
watch
pen,
it again. It's not a pen. Brutal from Richarlison.
You see,
I
even
lost my
Ben-
coin.
Leagues in 140 years.
Have you ever
Showing a little too much skin here on the stream.
Richarlison doesn't even jump for the ball. What's the point of him being on the pitch? Romero's out. Is Will trying to pass himself off as part of the Qatari consortium?
Oh, that's funny.
Mate, I wish he did. Well, we're going to hell as a challenge. How's Ben Davies a 7 out of 10 every week? Oh, he's laughing. Ball's in the box, and the goalie catches it. 81 minutes gone, 9 minutes to go, and Spurs are losing at home. Last game of the season in front of our fans,
Brentford.
and the women's team are playing next. It's a double header, and the fans look absolutely
Watch
fed
them
up.
all walk out on the ladies.
But that's why,
Yeah.
because none of you protest, none of you boycott, and now you're all sitting there miserable on the last day of the season, and that's why I don't go to games anymore.
No, but just
Because
think about it.
I know what's coming. We
Think
all know
about
what's
it.
coming.
The fact
Deluded.
that Crackers went and protested, and he's on last word of Spurs before these guys. It's a disgrace, man.
To be fair to Crackers, man, he was there with us. He was chanting. He was there for a good hour or two, man. Listen. We had a good chat with him, man. Respect to Crackers, honestly.
I
think
what Dietrich meant is actually respect to Crackers, because he was
respect
there
to
at the
him.
protest, and the audience in the stadium is not, right. They are just sitting
Yeah,
there chilling.
respect to him. These guys, they don't even protest, and Crackers, like, he has everything to lose, and he
All in
took
the
the
box.
decision to go protest. He has everything to lose.
And he never went to the game either. He went to the pub afterwards to watch it instead. Big
Oh,
up to
great. Now
Scorpions
Paris
Fans for
is
Life.
coming on.
No
Yes.
mention of Levy out from BT, not even on balloons. Do you know why? Because they're all in his back pocket, my man.
So now we're pulling out Ben Davies, I would hope, for Perisic.
Bill, are you having people on after the match? Yeah, we probably will. We'll probably have a few, man. Probably will, Steve. It's just we get. I think people prefer it when it's Spurs fans doing the actual watch along. I get complaints, people moaning at me, and I can't be bothered.
If we end up winning this game by the slim chance, I'll show my
lose.
nipples.
Please don't.
I
Right?
pray to God you lose. I fucking hope you lose.
Yeah.
That's all
Why,
I
you don't
need.
want to see my nipples?
Will,
If
I
we
don't want to
win-
see any naked part of your body today. If that's okay with you.
If we win, I swear to God, I'll go dance with my sheep outside. I promise you.
Okay, things are getting a bit weird on the show. Porro's on the ball, tries to cross it, whips across in, and it comes off the Brentford defender. Corner kick to Spurs. 84 minutes. Spurs trying to get something from this game. But let's be honest, if we don't win, what's it fucking matter? It's advancing
I
Brighton.
actually
Look at this
you
guy.
know what the funniest part for me
Why
with
are you
Richarlison
No,
is
we got to win this game. If we want to get into the Europa League, if we don't get in this, Europa League's done. Conference League's on the line if we don't win this game.
I hope we don't get into Europe. We don't deserve it.
In comes a corner cross and it's headed up.
Yeah, but to drop
by
from 4th all the way down to 8th is just an embarrassment
Brentford
after
clear the
sacking
ball.
Conte.
That's how this team played this season.
And the referees pulled the
Fucking
play back
embarrassing.
because there's a Brentford player down, head injury, so the game's been stopped and there's going to be a delay. There's going to be a delay. Spurs are on their way to Wembley. Tottenham's never going to do it again.
By the way, like with Richarlison, right? I don't mind that we bought him. It's the price that's fucking unbelievable for me. Like how did we pay 60 million for the guy?
No, we bought him. We bought him.
I'm actually upset we bought him now.
Me too.
Yeah, so am I, right? If we spent like 20 million on the guy, it would be a hard pill to swallow, but like you could actually handle it, right? Fucking 60 million on that guy. I mean 50. There is 10 million of add-ons, right? But still, unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. 60 million gets you a class centre back that we needed. And we fucking wasted it on.
Michael, we didn't want to spend 60 million on Skriniar, and we paid that on Richie.
I can't believe how much in the mud we are right now. This is shocking, man.
And even Skriniar was like 55 million euros. So it's a lot cheaper than Richie.
Brentford making another substitution. Thomas Frank, he's smelling victory and he's going to do whatever he can to get it. De Silva's coming on.
You add 10 million,
Spurs
10 million on top of Richarlison and you get fucking Bastoni, right? Assuming he would come if we paid enough money, right?
But you add 20 million, you have Gvardiol, and he's 20 years old.
Brentford coming forward again. They've got the ball out wide. They play it forward and it gets knocked out by Spurs for a throw to Spurs.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, Skip, what's he doing? Skip's in trouble. No, Skip, what have you done? I don't believe it. Not again. No.
3-1.
Oh, my God. Man. That is so rubbish. What are you doing?
What the fuck, dude?
It's fucking embarrassing, man. How's he... Oh.
And Ryan Mason thought he would do better than Højbjerg.
Fucking club.
Completely bobbled, completely fucked up. The
Ryan Mason.
Oh,
what a genius. Spurs fans leaving this. Don't leave the stadium. Stay there and fucking rip the seats up and throw them on the pitch. Cause havoc, man.
Oh, look at this.
Why are you leaving?
Fucking waste, man.
What was, mate, I don't believe what we've just done. I don't believe what I'm watching. I do believe it. I see it every week. What am I talking about? We throw it.
Look at Oliver Skip. Just lets the ball goes right through his arm.
Then he tries
falls
to control
down.
loses it. Oh, we're just shit, man. We're shit. We're so bad. We're so bad.
What is that, Skip?
No. And still tell me, Skip will thrive under slots. Yeah. Sure, bro. He is shit. He is the worst. No. He's shit. Don't tell me otherwise. He has nothing.
I don't get why he didn't just pass it, man. No. Listen, Dietrich. I don't think Skip is shit. I don't. I just think that he's a young player that's coming to a team that is in meltdown. And
how is he young?
I don't think this is good for his development being in this team.
How is he young? No, stop. How is he?
No, he's one of our own academy players that's come into the team in the last year or two.
The guy is 22 years old. 22, that's not young.
Is he better than Højbjerg?
No,
he's not.
I'm
fucked
up he's done that. Listen, I'm fucked up he's done that, but every player makes a mistake once in a while. I think in that situation, he just got caught in two minds whether to try and win the ball back run with it, pass it. He should have laid it off. That's what he should have done.
There's mistakes in making the wrong decision, and
Yeah,
there's
but you
mistakes
don't develop as a young player unless the
But
club or
he's
the
not
manager
young.
can tolerate the.
He was good before he got injured. Since he's come back from his injury, he's been bad.
Well,
Like he's been bad week in, week out.
Look at Drew.
The
No, look
Spurs
at Drew
is
Bellingham.
bad. The
Look at
Spurs
Drew
is bad.
Bellingham.
You're right.
It's
Why-
fine
why
for the
do- why-
team to be bad, but I'm talking about individual like doofs. Like I haven't
Oh.
seen U13s
Wow.
miss throw-ins like that. You know what I mean? What was he doing there? Letting the ball go under his arm on the bounce.
Look at his wife
Oh,
touching
did you
his
see
leg.
that? Did you
His
see
wife's
that?
Yeah, his wife. is
His
touching
wife
his
just Levy's wife just put her hand on him, saying it's all right, babes, because the fans must be going after Levy, and rightly so, man.
Could you
Rightly so.
imagine
his wife?
if the
9
stadium
million.
was empty for the women's game? That would be sad. That would be a good way to. Well,
No, that would be good, Will, because then we're sending a message that
Yeah.
we've had enough of this, man.
I can hear the
Yeah.
chants. I can hear the chants. Leave you out.
Get Levy out, man. We've been saying it for how long? Get him out.
Boys,
But look,
I
back
can-
to the
wait,
skip
just give
thing,
me a second.
guys. Back to the skip thing, right? I just want to say, players will make mistakes, right? I just feel that the worst thing we can do for Skip is to crucify him for what he's done. Listen, what he did was wrong, and I don't agree with his decision making then. But to
Michael,
then
can you
judge
play
him off that moment, I don't
Could you-
think is
could you-
right.
Could you hear
Okay.
the stream?
yeah, we could hear the stream, but we couldn't hear no
Yeah.
Levy out chance right now.
Yeah, it was just a lot of booing.
I think like when you see someone like Eric Dyer who's consistently bad and Sanchez consistently doing dumb shit.
Oh, header!
Richarlison.
And they
Hey.
ruined it.
And Spurs are putting the pressure on Richarlison.
Header,
How does he want to
Richarlison, he
say?
can't score. The bum can't score. He's got ramen noodles sitting on top of his head, but he can't score a goal.
Wait, get Raya in. He's
Listen,
a quality keeper,
What a
guys.
save from Raya, man.
2 saves, mate. 2. This one and the previous. Wow.
Wait, how funny, right? The two types of commentary. I say what a
Son,
save from Raya.
left foot.
I say what a save.
Handball.
By
That
Raya.
was a handball. Was that not a handball?
No,
I-
that's
Or to hit him in the
I-
face?
Face.
My commentary is what a save by Raya. Will's commentary, he can't score. He can't score.
It's a bum, man.
Listen, I think I want to see Skip under a Poch type manager, and then I'll make my judgment. I'm not going to judge him
You will under Arne Slot.
under Arnie Slot. Then if he's like this under Arnie Slot, then I'd agree with you, Dietrich, and Will.
Boy,
But
he's 20.
not-
If he was 19, if he was still a teenager, I would say, you know what, I'm being harsh. But he's 22.
No,
22
no,
is
no,
more than
Dietrich, what's his experience? What experience has he had?
Norwich.
No,
Norwich,
championship.
a championship team where he was player of the season, right?
Okay.
What premiership experience has this guy been given so far?
Boy,
Not,
he
not,
played
not a
enough.
lot since he got injured. That's what I'm saying.
But he
Before
played
his
under
injury, he was good.
Under
Right.
Nuno, he played a lot.
Yeah, he was good under Nuno, though.
No,
And
he
then,
was average.
Yeah, he was good under Nuno.
No, he was average.
And then after he got injured, Conte's first season, he
Listen,
under Conte,
I've-
beginning of Conte, he was good.
I've seen Skip play in the academy, and I know the coaches that have developed him. And I'm telling you all, right? Skip is a good player. I'm not saying he's De Bruyne. I'm not saying he's a Dembele. I'm not saying he's a Xavi. You know, I'm not saying he's that. What I'm saying is he's better than what we're seeing. I know he
Okay,
is.
let me
I want to see him.
Look at
And I wanna
Basuma
see
just
Pepe
walking.
Song.
let me ask you this
I
question.
want to see a few of these players. There's a few players in this squad.
No,
I want to see them under
No,
a
you're-
different type of manager.
no, now you're acting. No, now you're acting like.
No, I'm not, because Dyer's rubbish, and I'll say that.
No, no, no,
Ben
no.
Davies is rubbish. Sanchez
No,
is rubbish.
No, no,
But
still, with demand success, now you demand like average players. Can we push on a title with Skip in the midfield? Yes or no?
I don't know yet because
I
we haven't
do.
had the
No
manager.
fucking
We haven't had
way,
a manager. We haven't had
There's
a
no
manager
way.
to play that football yet, Dietrich.
No. Answer my question. Can we?
Why did Conte play him? Why did Conte play him?
Because we had no one.
Yes, we did. We had Bentancur,
No.
we had Basuma, we had Højbjerg. He still.
When
Skip was injured.
Bentancur
Skip
when
was
Bentancur was fit, he wasn't getting
Yeah.
game time. It was Bentancur
Yeah.
and Højbjerg always, right?
Yeah.
I honestly think Skip can be a good player for us, but he hasn't been in the team when the club has been a good. Name one good player this season, Dietrich. Name one good player.
Bentancur.
Huh?
Kane and Bentancur.
Other than Kane. All right, Bentancur who's injured, right? Okay, 2. Anyone else?
Foro is quite good, I would say. Attacking.
Has he been good?
I mean, I'm
but it's not about necessarily. Do I think that Skip is the worst player on the team? No, he's definitely our worst midfielder, though. We don't have any midfielders that are worse than him, right? And like for me, it's not the matter of it's those types of mistakes, man. Like, how do you let that throw in go under your arm like that? Like, what's going through your head? You're completely not paying attention, completely unfocused, right? Like,
nice cross.
All right. When Saka missed that penalty against West Ham, does that make Saka a rubbish player?
No, but missing a penalty and letting the ball going under your arm, that's not the same.
Missing
thing.
A penalty? What, missing the target? Missing the target from 12 yards?
Kane missed the penalty
That's
against
rubbish.
France.
No, that's rubbish. If you can't... Exactly. Kane as well. The point is, you can't judge a player because of one mistake. You can't do that.
But that's a big mistake,
That's
though.
a big mistake, bro.
Especially at this level.
Target from 12 yards when you're on.
No, it's not. People miss penalties all the time, dude. All the time.
And they're mistakes.
5-yard throw in and just not even putting your chest on it and just letting it go underneath you is completely. It's like he was thinking one thing and then his body, didn't
Messi like fail to score over 20 penalties?
Yeah.
I mean, I get your point, Stelios, right? But I think it's different when you miss one penalty like Saka did, right? But you still score 14 goals and assist 11 or something in a season. I know he's been missing since February, right? The issue with Skip is that he's a defensive, whatever central mid, however the fuck you want to call his role, right? So the issue is that when he makes a defensive mistake like that, it leads to us losing goals, but he's not making it up offensively, right? So you can't make those mistakes. I know it happens. Everyone makes mistakes from time to time, right?
Didn't Skip press the ball, chest it down, then half volley into the top corner against Chelsea?
No, but that's one time.
Oh, but that one time we ignore. But this one big mistake.
No, that was a good time.
No,
this is a bad time.
Wait.
Exactly. So the good time, Dietrich wants to ignore, but the one bad moment, let's destroy Skip.
No, because that's not the first time. No, because that's not the first time. No, that's not the first time.
When Skip made a mistake like that before, Dietrich?
Did you see how he got past the last game? I think it was Newcastle.
What's he doing there? What are you
doing? The whole team was shocking at Newcastle, bro.
No, but he was.
The whole team was shocking.
And who did we lose against Villa? He was shocking, bro.
The referee's blown the whistle. Spurs have lost.
No, it says not. Still 2 minutes.
No, we got 2 minutes left.
Why is Basuma down then?
He's crying. I was after Skip. While Skip was smiling. It's a replay of Skip's conceding.
Listen, I want to repeat.
Oh my god, dude! Skip, goal differential gone.
Judge Skip if we get a progressive type of football, and then judge him. Because I don't think you can judge a young player at Tottenham in the last 5 years of what we've been through since we've sacked Poch. The fans have turned against Conte. The fans have turned against Mourinho. Nuno should never have been appointed. Stellini should never be in charge. Mason is a joke. And yet we want to judge players under these managers and the environment that's been created at the club. I don't think it's right. And I'm talking to you as a coach, by the way. I'm not talking to you as a Spurs fan now. I'm talking to you as a coach. You can't judge players like this. I think it's wrong. If you disagree, fair enough, man.
No, would Skip get at the level of Dembele and Wanyama? Would he, yes or no?
We don't know. We don't know yet.
No. We know.
I don't know. My answer is I don't know. I don't know, Dietrich.
He's 22 years old. It's not like he's 16. He's 22.
He's 22 and you're slating him.
Yeah, that's old. 22 in football, that's old.
It's not old. One year he's been injured.
He's
only really played Premier League football for a year, maybe.
To be fair, there's a lot of players who are balling now who are at 22 that they will say, as Mr. Box Office would say, a reject. And I named two of them earlier. Kevin De Bruyne at 22
And it's
Mo
over.
Salah at 22. They weren't balling. I remember Mo Salah was at Roma. So to Stell's point, I can say that. But my gut feeling, I don't think he's good enough. But let's get a coach in.
Maury, Bentancur at 22 was playing at Juve when the league title run at 22 years old.
I don't know.
Even
the majority of people in the comments disagree with me, right? And I'm okay with that. I've got no issue with everyone disagreeing with me, right? I say what I say because I
think it's
truly
too.
believe
I think it's too soon to say. Right.
in my point. All I want to say is, if we get an Arnie Slot, if we get a De Zerbi, if we get a Poch or a Nagelsmann, and Skip is still making big mistakes like that, or he's not involved in a imposing way on a game, then I'll say, guys, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. But if we do get one of those managers,
clapping the fans
and he does turn it on, I'm going to cook everyone. I'm going to fucking salt bait all of you. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a bet.
Do you want me to still go on with the stream, or because I switched off? But
Skip is not gonna play.
Get it, man. We lost 3-1. End it. End the stream, Dave.
I mean,
end the stream, Dave.
You know that there is the whole like clapping thing, etc. Right? But
I'll look at him clapping.
Yeah, all right. Put it up. Put it up. We can discuss it. Put it up. Go on.
Just.
Now we see Daniel Levy's face.
Share screen.
Close the window.
Guys, what did you think of the game today? What do you think happened in that second half that was different to the first half, other than me turning up on the stream?
We were winning 1-0.
What happened in that second half when we lost it? By the way,
still happened.
It's my fault.
Weak.
For fuck's sake, they don't no longer show the stadium. It's just going to be ridiculous. Okay.
2 goals conceded. Yes, we've broken the record, guys. We've broken the record. Our worst ever defensive.
NBC Sports, Peacock Sports announced as soon as the last second went off, they
Stefan, it's been mathematically impossible for a while now.
They blasted the music, so the fans who are booing, they can't hear because they're blasting the music. That's
I had muted the stream to when I switched the stream off, I muted it to see, and like music was so fucking loud you couldn't hear shit, right?
Yeah, PR is PR FC. It's Tottenham PR FC. They know what they're doing, and the Kane, the clap for Kane, I will accept that.
Well, I'm disappointed I didn't get to show my nipples on stream.
We are happy.
I'll see you guys tonight. I'm going to bounce out and go back to bed.
Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this question, right? Just to prove my Skip point to everyone, okay? Just to prove my Skip. I'm not making excuses for Skip. I'm just saying, I don't believe he has been in a team, and I think a lot of these players haven't yet been in a team to really allow us to make a true judgment. And I'll give you a perfect example. All of us, and you in the comments, was so happy when Basuma signed for Spurs. All of us. His passing completion rate was one of the best in the league, if not the best. He's come to Spurs and he's looked very average. Why? Why is Basuma not performing like he did at Brighton? Because I tell you what, if he was at Brighton now, I bet Basuma, everyone would want to buy him.
I don't know, dude. Like, I don't think Basuma was that good at Brighton either. He was good. I didn't think he was one of the best.
We were all happy when we signed him, dude, man.
I was happy. Hold on. I was happy. But Basuma was not a world beater at Brighton. He was a world beater against us. But that's not hard.
Against Arsenal.
Yeah. 5th place, 8th place Arsenal. Right. Not this Arsenal.
Is my mic working?
Arsenal finished 5th. I mean, it's shocking Basuma this year compared to last year. And that's why I still reserve judgment on Basuma, to set up. Okay,
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Because
so Mari, why can't you do the same for Skip then? Why can't you do the same for Skip?
We can't do the same for Skip.
Why can't Dietrich?
No, because at least
because Dietrich says everybody's shit. If Son would have done that, we'd be talking right now about how shit Son is. That's just Dietrich does.
No. At least I've seen Son play at his best, Kane at his best, Kula at his best, Skip. I've never seen him at his best.
How old are those players? How much experience?
Kulu's
Look at the
22.
managers they played. Kane and Son played under Poch. Kane and Son played under a Mourinho system, which was 100% built around getting the ball to Kane and Son. Right? We have yet to see a team built around our midfielders.
Bro,
Because
I've seen it now.
maybe because the midfielders aren't good.
Right,
And
but I don't have the energy to do this conversation, so I'm out. You guys have fun. I'll listen.
All
I'm
right.
going back to fucking sleep. So
By the
I
way,
will say this.
I'm just
tonight,
saying, man,
8:30 p.m.
Zuma,
Eastern time.
Actually,
check out Will Show later on, guys. 8:30 p.m. Eastern
Alright,
time.
well,
Steve
That's
just made a good
1:30
point.
a.m. UK
I will-
time.
I will
Steve, no,
say
wait,
this.
Mari,
To
can I just
Stell's
say something
point,
quick?
to-
Can I just say something quick?
Yeah.
You said something about Bissouma, but why you don't have the same judgment for Richie? It's a good point by Steve.
No, hold on. I will give Richie a chance under a new manager. But for me, what I see, technically, Richie is not a good player. Do you see Skip going down to ground every 2 minutes, looking for a free kick, looking for a penalty? No. Richarlison spends half the fucking game on the ground. Like he's the guy's a shithousery. He's good for his shithousery because that's a talent. Apparently that's a skill.
No, but I've seen Skip lose the ball under his armpit. So
once you also saw Skip chest the ball down, score a top bins goal against Chelsea, but you ignore that bit.
That's luck. That's luck.
Oh right, so today that wasn't unlucky.
No.
So when he does something good, it's luck. When he does something wrong, it's not bad luck.
No, because he's done it. He's done it
You're a
once.
fraud.
So that's
Dietrich,
why. No, because he's done it once.
You're
That's why I'm saying it's luck.
You're a fraud.
He's done it once. That's why Kane's goal, his free kick, I'm gonna say it's luck, because he's done it once.
I will say this: who coaches you, who takes you under your wing is very important. Even for a Ronaldo and Fergie, your relationship with your manager, the team that you go to, is huge. I will say this in regards to Stell's point about Skip, because I believe if Skip, Dane Scarlett, was to go to, say, Borussia Dortmund, I'm hoping that there's a loan deal with Borussia Dortmund or Germany for Dane Scarlett, because I believe
never happening, mate.
Yeah, because I believe they will learn. Like Jude Bellingham is real good because of where he went to. Yes, he has talent, but it's where you go to learn your craft, to your skills that will benefit you. So, Ernie Slot, if he is our manager, yes, we can see how Skip develops, but these are all what ifs. I can only go of what is now, and as of now, he's not enough. But to his benefit, he's 22. We got to give Skip that time. I will agree. But as of today, if you're telling me that he is enough for what we want to see, that is winning football, he's not enough. He is not. He is not enough. But he gets the time to flourish. So those factors are important. We have to consider it that because of the inconsistency of this club the last 4 or 5 years, Kane and Son were lucky to have a consistency. They had Poch. We somewhat had a plan through Poch for these players to develop, rather than now, it's just complete. It's just disarray, and Ryan Mason is, the worst. These players are the worst. Went to a back four today, and someone said, "Oh, I didn't want a top four with Poro and what's his name on the other side, Perisic. Now you had Davies, you have Emerson Royal. They would have was like to see top four. Well, we got it today, and we lost 3-1. For those people who will say, "Oh, we didn't ask top four without Emerson and Davies because they both hurt." Well, they both played today. And Davies, I honestly do not want to see him ever again, along with Dyer in the Spurs kit. Horrible, man. Horrible. Not good enough.
But when I see Skip, I see Winks. When we all picked him up, we all said this.
Can I just say, right,
Oh, I love that kid.
to
I love that
bless
kid.
Oh no,
Olasso,
this fucking ban came.
I just want to quickly answer this before we come to this Newcastle fraud. Bless Olasso says, Stelios, why nobody wants to buy Skip? Answer that. How do you know nobody wants to buy Skip?
Because
Where have you got that information from? The same logic. Has anyone ever come for Heung-min Son?
Everyone
I don't
wants
remember
Heung-min
anyone
Son.
coming in for Heung-min Son.
Madrid.
I thought Real Madrid wanted him or something.
Has
Maybe
anyone
that's
ever
just
come in
maybe
for
that's just people on Twitter making shit up.
Even
I'm saying,
Liverpool.
right? No one's come in for Son. Has anyone ever come in for Harry Kane?
Yes. City.
Man United apparently want him.
No, not apparently, right?
City.
Has anyone put in
City.
a bid before City?
City.
Before City? Anyone else?
Bayern 50 million when he was good his first season. I remember.
When
They
did
put a
Bayern Munich put in a bid for 50 million, Dietrich?
His first season at Spurs, they put a 50 million bid, and Spurs said no.
No, they never. We never got a bid for Harry Kane. Dietrich, you're lying. You're just lying, man. You're literally making things up. We never got a bid from anyone for Kane. The Man City thing, we're assuming that happened.
Bayern 50 million bid.
No. Don't go on bloody news now. Some random gossip chat that you're in or WhatsApp.
No, because No. It was on 90 minutes. You see, it was on 90 minutes. This first season, I remember it was a 50 million bid.
90 minutes. That's who are 90 minutes? Who are they?
90 minutes.
Who are they?
It's like
we can do that with every rumor.
So wait, what are we saying about
exactly, right? Michael? Rumors. The point I'm making is to answer this guy down here. Who wants to buy Skip? We don't know who wants to buy anyone. Maybe no one. Maybe nobody wants to buy Skip. But who cares? The point. Man United wanted Eric Dyer. Remember?
Man United wanted Sean Longstaff from us.
Do you remember when Man United wanted Eric Dyer? Do you remember?
Yeah.
No, but he was good his first year.
Don't be so daft, man. Eric Dyer's never been good.
Manchester United apparently wanted to buy Sean Longstaff. We're willing to pay us 50 mil in 2018.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
Steve, who's number 20?
Time will tell.
Mustafa Hadji, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a big
right.
thing.
Guys, I have to shoot. I'm going away with my girlfriend for a dinner. So have a nice stream. Thank you for the watch along. It was
women are over.
Everything except the game was fun. So
Michael, I hope you can score and not concede, bro.
Yeah.
I wish you the best.
Yeah, I hope you score at least.
Yeah, I you just don't score.
Keep a clean sheet as well. Keep a clean sheet.
I already live with my girlfriend in the same flat, so it's not as if we are only started dating. So no worries.
Yeah, mate, take care.
Have a nice stream, boys.
Yeah, Michael.
See you.
Take care, man.
Big up. Super chat from Jack Pierce. Thank you. He says Norwich would take Skip. Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah, a mid-table team. A relegation team too. Yeah.
I just hate the way we just slam.
I think he's a little bit better than Longstaff. I'll give you that. He's a little bit better.
How many of your players were crap until Eddie Howe took over?
All of them, essentially.
Right. But
that's why we were 19th in the league.
Right, but let's slam Skip when we've had Mourinho, who played very pragmatic football and bypassed the midfield. Let's slam Skip when we had Nuno, who trashed the whole team. Harry Kane was awful under Nuno. Let's trash Skip when we had Conte and all the fans turned against Conte. Conte's now been proven to be so right. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Let's trash Skip when we had Stellini, the fraud, Mason, the fraud. What I'm saying is, right, I'm not saying Skip is a top player. I'm not saying Skip's going to become a top player. People are taking what I'm saying out of context. What I'm saying is we cannot be judging certain players, especially the youngsters, until the environment is right for them to learn their trade at the adult level. And we haven't done that for 5 years. Since Poch left, we haven't done that.
No, Steve. Stop. You answered my own problem with Skip. He will never become a top player. So that's why I don't want him.
How do you know?
You just said it.
No, I said I don't know if he will. I never said he won't. I said I don't know what he's going to become.
Didn't you say you won't become a top player?
No,
You don't think you
Phil
will?
didn't say that. No.
No.
To be fair to Stell, he didn't.
This is what I mean. I say things and people create something else in their heads.
No,
Guys,
I thought I heard
we
that.
shouldn't be talking about Skip. We should be talking about the bigger goal. The bigger goal is we are. If you think we're in trouble, we are in big trouble.
Bro,
I mean,
Mari, 1 second. Let's get JP on. We've got JP. I just want it live from the stadium. We'll come back to Mari. That's not me. Wrong one. What have I done? How do I do this one? JP, talk to us, man.
There you go.
Look at him spending money.
Says it all.
Put
Says
your
it
beers
all.
down. Stop
Says
drinking
it all.
the beer.
Throw the beers on the pitch.
Do you know what I mean?
Some bollocks.
Have some minerals, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Some bollocks.
I mean, JP, don't get to the lollipops from Levy.
That's what everyone's doing.
Spineless
It's weak,
from
mate. No
bottom.
minerals.
Guys, let's hear JP Minerals. Let JP speak. Let's just hear him quickly.
Absolutely shit show of a season. Shit show of a game. Sun's out. Doesn't matter, man. Everyone's having a beer. Enjoying themselves. It's a party. They don't feel the pain. They don't feel the hurt of fucking getting ripped up at home. Our last game of the season, you'd think that those players would have a bit of minerals, as they say, to like come out on a pitch and give it all for the last game. But no, 3-1 at home to Brentford. It's absolutely shit show. But it's all right. The sun's out. Let's go and have a beer and forget all about it. And it'll all change miraculously. We'll suddenly get a new manager and we'll suddenly get a director of football, and it'll all be good. That was crap, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Hey P, you remember before the game, you said to me at the protest, Stell, you going in? And I said, JP, I can't handle it there. I know what's going to happen, and I can't stand what I'm going to see. Everything you're saying, that's what I tried to say to you 2 hours ago.
No, I mean you're 100% right. I'm not going to blame you for that, but it's still the last game of the season, and I'm here for it. You know, it's
Minerals. I'll kick you off the show. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Fucking Wenger.
It's supporting the team, isn't it? And like instead of the regime, but that team is shit, and the team don't really care. They're not really up for it. It was nice to see Kane score his last goal at White Hart Lane, and guess what? He actually did it with a free kick after about 800 goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first free kick since 2014.
Well, technically, it wasn't a free kick because the ball got past
someone
him,
laid it off. Yeah.
So it's not actually a free kick. But were there any Levy out chants, JP? Any fans booing?
I heard some.
I know, kind of like Ryan did say to me on 22 minutes, we were going to have a chant of Levy out. It was quite low. There were chants of Levy out, and we want you out of our club. But to be honest, you know what the louder chant was from Brentford fans?
Yep. That's what I heard.
Exactly.
Daniel Levy, we want you to stay. That was a louder chant.
Yeah.
So can we share something via YouTube, like another video of YouTube? Or is it copyright?
It's copyright.
Chris Cullen just posted the protest on his channel.
Well, shame he didn't come to the protest.
Yeah, man. He's a wrong man.
Should have been there to say hello, right?
Yeah,
Chris
man.
Crackers was there, and I know still you got an interview with him, so...
Listen, big up to Crackers. I've bigged him up on the show already today, JP, man.
Yeah, man. Crackers got the minerals, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
No,
that's why
he's also a real fan who kind of talks sense, right? He's been going for years. He feels the pain. He doesn't want to see. He feels the hurt of our football club.
That's why I made Wednesday's show. Fans' final say, and the final verdict is they're not bothered. They're not broken. They're not bothered.
Yeah, they're not bothered, man.
They're not bothered. They're not bothered. They want mediocrity. The only thing they're bothered is they want to play pretty football, which Daniel Levy mentioned in his statement. Nothing about winning. Nothing about winning, right? He's the Napoli's owner. We want to win this, and they're doing it.
You hear Newcastle's owner? We have in 10 years. We want to win this. Still to this point, we have not heard from his mouth other than successful football. You know what successful football means? Top 4. Only top 4 and pretty football.
Well, that's gone down the pan.
It's gone down the window.
So
they're in a box, bro.
They're in the woods. You know what I mean?
The fans are answering. The fans have said their answer. It's pathetic. It's weak.
And Mari, they've also voted with their wallets as well. Full stadium. And then like JP showing us, everybody's out on a nice spring, summer afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly,
so
Steve.
Is, bro.
And those fans are receiving brown envelopes too. Do you know what I mean? To have the ties.
There's the queue for the beer.
I'm going to sleep. I'll see you guys tonight. Bro. Take care of all.
Have a good sleep, Dietrich.
JP, I wonder if you went to the
Dietrich, take care, brother.
Yeah, take care, man. Bye.
See you, Dietrich.
Prends soin de toi, poto.
Porta Morocco. Allez, Morocco.
Dina Maghreb.
Allez, Maghreb.
I just thought I'd have the queue. There's the queue for beer.
Damn.
Oh God.
Hey, do you know what? This is what I can't stand, man. This is what, guys. This is why I don't go to Spurs anymore. It's not even the football being rubbish. I can't stand what I'm seeing around me. Like I get angry. I get upset because I know they don't.
It's like watching a zombie movie, style. It's like watching being around a bunch of zombies. That's what it's like. All those people have like no brain cells. They're just following whatever's going on in the crowd. It's like that they don't have any independent thought. It's like that they don't actually see things for what they are. They live in an illusion, a fantasy world. And, the fantasy world is going to come crashing down one of these days. You're not going to be a Premier League team in 10, 15 years if this continues.
Crashing down now. It's crashing down now, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not crashing down. What I'm saying is by that, I mean with the whole, like JP said, and is showing us the wallets and the butts and seats are speaking.
Bless Alasso, you're being a fraud. I'm sorry, you're talking absolute nonsense. I have already said one of the criticisms of Arne Slot. Go on, we are Tottenham TV. They did a whole video. They interviewed me. I said he has to learn how to beat the top managers consistently because when he played Mourinho and Mourinho played a low block, he lost to him twice. I already said this. Stop being a fraud. I beg you. Please. It's hard work dealing with the fraudulent.
I mean, it's hard enough to mud the wrong ends like me. Do you know what I mean?
And second off, just because you get found out by Jose Mourinho isn't exactly. There's a long list of managers who have lost to Mourinho in two different games.
JP, can you get a queue? Can you get a queue of the beer? 1 minute. Let me get it full screen.
Oh, so you can clip it. Nice.
Done it again. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me get a... There we go. Unbelievable, man. Look at it.
Why are they not upset? Someone put in the chat.
Murray. Let me just do a 10-second commentary. So, guys, what you're seeing here is Spurs have lost 3-1 to Brentford, and our fan base is spending money on drink, on food, enjoying the good weather, pumping more money into the pockets of Enoch and Daniel Levy. This is why our club is in trouble. You can blame Daniel Levy and Enoch as much as you want, but if you keep feeding the problem, look, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fans carrying beers, queuing up for drink. This is the problem, guys. I know people don't want to hear it, but this is the problem we've got. We are feeding it. Mari, go for it, brother. I know you wanted to speak.
Yeah. Someone put on the chat, why are these fans not upset? Why do some of them look happy? Like it's a social gathering. We are not a football club. Man, if this was any other club, if this was Sevilla, somewhere in Italy, the fans will be screaming.
France.
Screaming. Going nuts. booing the players, waiting for the players' bus to come out. Or well, not their bus because they're home to the. But literally, they'll be banging at the doors saying, "We demand more. We demand more." Look at that. It's like a party, after party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost, but my stocks went up, and I'm gonna bet.
I think one
Mark.
kind of like
Get
one
your
thing I would
Levy
say, right?
vaccine here. Get your
Levy
Levy
vaccine,
vaccine
bro.
here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think one thing I'd say is like most probably they're just fucked off by the way the season's gone, and do you know what? It's finished now. Let's just drown our sorrows and forget about it.
Yeah, I get that, but go
It's
to a
not-
local
it's-
pub.
It's not.
Go to the local
It's not the
pubs.
attitude. No, 100%. And
Go
like, that's
to the
where
local
everyone should be.
bars.
Everyone should be in the coaching horses, or everyone should be in the Antwerp Arms. To be fair, as opposed to spending money here and giving it back to him, knowing that it's not going to go back into the pitch.
Big up to Apocalypse Now, who was at the protest today. It was great to meet Apocalypse Now. Well done to you for turning up. We had a good protest today, man, but we were loud. One guy walked past us and told us all we're fucking idiots. And we shouted back at him, but it just goes to show the
Says
majority
him.
of fans.
Says that guy. How are me and
But the majority of fans are not us, man.
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
we're not. We're not the majority.
The vocal minority can only do so much when the majority have the money. Because, and I say this all the time, actions speak louder than words. An action, spending money, going to the stadium and buying things, buying beer, merchandise, all this stuff. Buying buying whoever Spurs are sponsored by. Putting money in their pocket.
Bless Lasso. Sorry, you're wrong. Arnie Slot has just won the Dutch league, dude. Sorry.
And in some style.
Your fraudulence is being exposed every comment you make.
How many Feyenoord matches have you watched, by the way, to that commenter out there? Because I've watched a bunch. Yeah.
He's a troll.
I gotta go, but I gotta say this one thing though.
Aladdin.
Someone just posted this, right? We made fun of, it's funny, we made fun of the Arsenal fans that left the 87th minute. And they left. They didn't hang out. They left. Upset. And we laugh at AFTV. The people upset. They left. A week later, look at the difference. Our fans are at the stadium, pumping money, just got our ass whooped. And you see the difference. You see the difference. I hate saying that about our rival, but at least those fans, they left the 87th minute, right? And they have had a good year. And they left disgusted. They left disgusted. Whereas our fans, look at that. It looks like a party. It looks like a festival.
Full stadium, baby. Full stadium.
So,
Cool, man.
question for everyone. What do you make of Spurs breaking the record for our worst ever defensive display in Premier League history? We've conceded 62 goals. We've still got one game to play. We've never conceded so many goals in the history of our Premier League time. I mean,
Now, you conceded 66 in 92, 93.
that wasn't Premier League.
That's Premier League. Premier League.
91, 92 was the last Division 1 season, I think.
Exactly.
Okay,
bro.
so this is officially. I'll take it back. This is officially our second
Yeah.
worst Premier League defensive display. We've never had so much money. We've never had so many people coming to matches. We've never had so many elite managers, and we've broken the record for defensive display. What do you make of it, guys?
Not surprised at all.
Not surprised.
Levy out. I'm out.
Ciao, Murray.
See you, Murray, man.
Minerals. What do you make of Spurs' defense, man? As a non-Spurs fan.
Mate, your defense is in my woods, man. You know what I mean? That's how bad it is. You know? And that's what happens when you chop and change managers. And to all the wrong ones that said that back four makes Spurs better, you're in my woods as well. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter, though, if it's back 4, back 3. I don't think.
Well,
I think the back 3 maybe you lose 4-1 instead of 5-1. or 6. Well, it don't matter. You concede 60 goals over a whole season, and the majority of the season was played in a back three until the end of Conte. So it doesn't really matter, does it? It's called the personnel sucks, and the club overall is declining at a rapid rate.
Yeah, and they didn't back Conte because Conte wanted the Bastonis and Skriniar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they brought him in Perisic on a free
and Clement stopgap. You know what I mean?
Longley is average, very average.
Very average.
I don't even think he makes Brentford's team starting 11. He doesn't. So, bro, it is what it is. Look,
he was poor today as well. To be fair,
he's very poor. That first goal, he was completely in shambles.
Him and Davis just got cut open on that first goal.
Yeah.
Easy.
Madness.
Right, I'm gonna bounce because I'm gonna jump on a train and had enough of this shit. I've been around here, so
yeah, get out of there, man.
Pick up everyone in the panel. Well done, you guys, for doing the watch along. And we'll catch you Monday.
Yeah, man,
absolutely, JP.
Yeah, man. Big up JP, man.
Big up JP.
I mean,
minerals. There's a fuzzy feedback on your.
Yeah. Turn your earbuds or something.
Yeah, man.
Maybe try that. That's better.
It's gone.
Yeah, I meant to tell, like, today we talked about the game and Harry Kane and stuff, but now it's the time to mud all the wrong ones that said that Conte was a problem and don't call out Levy and Ninik. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I just can't believe, bro. I predicted 1-1 because Ivan Toney was missing, right? And then someone else said to me, I think it was Ryan Isaac, said, no, they're going to play with the other two up front, split them. And I said to him, maybe, but at the protest, we saw the starting lineup. And as soon as I saw Longley and Sanchez in a back two with Davies and no Porro, I said to myself, oh my God, this could be. Well, I thought, oh my God, right, this is not good. At 1-0 up, I'm thinking, all right, with a home team. But on the stream, I mean, go back and watch it. Everyone was saying we're in control, we're looking all right. I said, wait for the second half. Because Tottenham, Tottenham half spur. One half good, one half bad.
Yeah.
That second half, man, what the hell?
That was a capitulation, mate. You know what I mean? You know? Like, it was shocking.
It's fuzzy again.
The feedback, yeah.
Minerals, you need, not now, but you need to get other headphones, like earbuds without wires, or get like headphones that go, like the ones with the wire connecting, there's the connections.
Stal, I'd also like...
You can do it right now if you want as well. That's fine.
Stal, another thing I'd like to point out, that's actually poor logic on people's behalf about they're missing Ivan Toney so that they're going to lose or draw. That's poor logic because Ivan Toney has missed 4 Premier League games and will obviously miss the final one. In 4 Premier League games without Ivan Toney, their top goal scorer with 20 Premier League goals, both Johan Wissa and Brian Mbeumo have both scored in every single one of those 4 games. Every single one of those 4 games, they both scored. So, and that's the thing. You can't say that about Spurs. If you don't have a Son in there, if you don't have Kane especially, who is going to step up, 2 players, and both going to contribute on 4 occasions. It's a complete myth that Brentford are going to be complete crap once either Ivan Toney moves on or, during his suspension. It's a myth because Brentford are not only as a team, they've got good management, good scouting. As a club, they are very strong, and they use a lot of their resources, and they stretch them and make the most out of them. Levy has the world at his fingertips. Brilliant stadium, amazing striker, all this good stuff, loyal fan base, makes a shed load of money, but he has no aspiration to make the club decent. Brentford do. Brentford will be a consistent Premier League side for the next 10 seasons, based off what they've shown us these 2 seasons. People could say it's a small sample size, only 2 seasons, but if you've been paying attention to Brentford over the years, they've only gone up in stock. They've done a tremendous job of replacing strikers, getting guys that fit the way they want to play and all this stuff because they actually give a damn. Levy doesn't. And then you see it. That's what
I
it
hear
is,
you,
right?
man. I
You know what
know.
I'm
I just
Same with
you try
Brighton.
and be a little bit positive. Bless the last. It's the last time I'm gonna reply to anything you say because you're being silly now because you're Stelios. I'm a coach, so shut up. That's not how you spell coach. Couch is what you sit on. It's a debate, man. That's not a debate because you just told me to shut up. Ten Hag was the only
That's
decent
not a
manager in
great
the
way
Dutch
to
league.
debate someone.
Yeah, that's not a great way.
I know he's a fraud and he's lying because he
Yeah.
says Ten Hag was the only decent manager in the Dutch league. So why did Arne Slot win manager of the year in the Dutch league when Ten Hag was in the same league that season?
Yep.
How do you explain that,
Yeah.
right?
And he can't spell Ajax either. He's saying he spelled Ajax, man.
Ajax.
Yeah, listen,
Is
I
what
track
it
them. I'm telling you, I track them. Arne Slot won manager of the year in
The
the
year Ten
same
Hag won.
season that Ten Hag won the league with Ajax. Just so we can understand.
Arne Slot was also very good at AZ Alkmaar as well.
He was brilliant there. And for the record, I've said I fully expect Arne Slot to fail anyway because I think whatever manager comes to Spurs is going to fail because Levy's still going to be here. And he is the problem. So, but I do think whether it's a Ten Hag, an Arne Slot, a De Zerbi, a Nagelsmann, a Poch, whichever one of those managers comes in, I do think that a lot of fans are going to be surprised by the performances of some of the players that we are slagging off at the moment. I don't think players like Emerson Royale, Dyer, Davies, maybe Emerson Royale, maybe Dyer, Davies, what's his name?
Longer.
I think they're all done.
There you go.
There's a couple of people.
Who's that? Brian Daigle. Get him on, man.
Brian.
Brian Daigle's on fire.
Brian.
Their defense is terrified.
Brian's on fire, bro.
Daigle's on fire.
Brian! Hi, Brian!
Brian can't hear you. He's got,
him.
JP has earbuds in.
Brian! What's going on there? Tell us.
JP has earbuds in, so he can't hear Daigle.
Say we want it to go. We want it to go. Say we want it to go. I just paid season tickets and we just watched ourselves get bummed at home by Brentford. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me wrong. 22 years
You're not
of
wrong.
failure. One trophy in 15 years.
It was London, bro.
16. Tell me I'm wrong. Where's the breaking point with some of these fans?
There is no breaking
Fan
point.
base.
There's no breaking
You've got to
point.
wake up, join the revolution. Instead of watching a pint rise up from the bottom, start protesting. It's got to stop. Seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're fascinated by the shiny stadium and the pints getting filled up from the bottom. But seriously, you need to wake up. You know?
You need to give their heads a wobble, mate.
You had enough. Seriously.
Spot on.
You know? I know there's a summer coming up, but it ain't going to change the summer. Nothing's going to change the summer.
We've got to find something to keep this going now, right?
Yeah.
Because
come to the protest first day. It's never ending. It is never ending. Getting pumped at home by Brentford. No disrespect to Brentford, but it's embarrassing. It really is. 6-1 away to Newcastle. 2-0 at home to Arsenal. Rivals, the biggest rivals. You know, yeah, we beat West Ham. Yeah, we beat Chelsea. But come on, West Ham are relegation fodder. They're always fighting relegation. In Chelsea, they've been fucking terrible. They've been absolutely terrible. We won't beat them next season. You know,
JP,
it's time for you lot to wake up. Get behind from your keyboard and wake up and come to the protest.
Big up from everyone watching live.
It's
man. Big up from a Toon
These lot are just coming past by and they're just like...
Seriously, man, there's 200 people watching live right now and they're all saying massive well done to you.
Yeah, man. Minerals general, bruv, yeah?
It, you know?
Yeah, make sure you keep pissing on the brown envelopes, mate. You know what I mean?
Take care, man. All right, all the best, yeah? I'll come touch you.
Good work.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, Stock, can I ask something to JP, man?
Oh, is that Stelios there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm there, mate. I'm there.
You're right, mate. Leave me out.
I did, son.
Come on, mate. We might do all the wrong ones.
All the time. Enoch out, leave you out.
Yo, JP. Are you mudding the wrong ones at the stadium too?
Well, we're trying to find where we can, but it's difficult to get anyone to chat, you know. But,
Noah, it's also hard to mud wrong-ins when they don't even realize what's going on. It's like telling telling someone that they're wrong and they don't think that they're wrong. It's hard to mud them. But
I think that's the best person. Ryan, come talk to me quickly. You
Ryan, mate, big up Ryan,
Have
mate.
a go, man. Can I put one of your earpieces in? Yeah, go. Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan.
Dude, people said to me, "Why aren't you coming to the games anymore? Why don't you go and watch it?" And I said, "I can't handle it." I mean, what's the atmosphere? What's the reaction from fans? Because from us, it looks like fans don't care.
I can tell you now, Levy is a major minority. It seems so. You've got 4 different groups, I'd say. You've got Levy in, Levy out, Levy change.
Ryan, speak a bit louder. Speak a bit louder.
Okay. You got Levy in, Levy out, Levy change, and I don't care. Okay? Levy in is a massive minority over the rest. Okay? I didn't go in today. I left my seat empty. I watched it in the pub with Daigle. Daigle was on the coach, obviously. And it was great. Balloons got on the pitch.
Yep.
Levy out was sung loudly, especially when we went 2-1 down. And you've got Brentford fans, less than 10 years ago, who were in League Two. League Two. Were singing, Daniel Levy, we want you to stay. I don't care who you are a representative at this football club, manager, player, chairman, owner, scouts, whatever. If you are getting your name sung by opposition fan base,
it's not good, bro.
Stay, you're finished.
You're finito.
With Wenger at Arsenal, and it's happening now with Daniel Levy. Okay? We are done as a football club unless Daniel Levy is gone. Okay? People will say Joe Lewis is the one you need to go. Joe Lewis sold his shares. He gave up his shares back in October and November when he put his shares into a separate bank account. Clearly, he feels it's close. You know what I mean by that. Daniel Levy is the problem at this club. Okay? 1 League Cup in 23 years, 1 League Cup in 15 years, whichever way you want to see it. We haven't won a league title in 62 years, 63 years. Okay? There's no plan, there's no identity, there's no communication with this fan base. Now, you heard the end of Daniel Levy, Daigle.
Oh yeah, we're gonna cover the message on Monday on our podcast. That end of season statement was shocking.
Just by looking at the people that's left the grounds, I don't think many people are interested in the lap of dishonour in the women's game. No disrespect for the women's game, obviously. But it doesn't seem that.
Oh yeah, guys, I forgot.
Enough people are
I
pissed
forgot.
about
So
it, right?
I forgot that the players are going to do their lap of dishonour. That's what we're calling it. Has the stadium emptied out?
Yes. I didn't go in.
There was hell of a lot of people walking out.
JP, really? Was it? Are they going to get a pretty empty stadium for the clap?
I think it's going to be pretty empty, to be honest.
Done. I'd say 45,000 people have walked out. Easy.
You're going to have to be surprised if they actually do come out. Because...
Wow. But those fans need to take action, though, you know. Otherwise, like Mineral says, they're just brown envelopes, man.
I've spoken to a few that are not good at that fed up. And I said, at the start of next season, will you be at the protests? And a lot of them said, where is it? So a lot of them that obviously don't have social media or whatever, don't know where it is, where it's at, because they don't watch or they don't have Twitter.
Yeah, but if Kane signs a new contract and we bring in a half-decent manager, let's see what they do.
He is not signing
I can't see that happening.
Apparently what I've heard is Harry Kane sort of waved. He was waving. He's done.
I didn't stay for that, to be fair.
Did you walk out early? Don't blame you.
So that's Harry Kane's last ever home game, a 3-1 L to Brentford. How sad? How sad is that? It's not as bad as Gerrard who lost to Stoke 5-1. Actually, that was an away game. Never mind. But Jesus.
So we're live on Tottenham Away.
King Daigle. King Daigle.
Yep.
Brian Daigle's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Brian Daigle's on fire.
Big up Brian, man. Minerals General, man. Na.
Daniel Levy's in a box.
Brian, I need to ask you a question, buddy. Come closer to the phone so we can hear you because we can't pick up because the mic's. Yeah. Quick question, right? It looked to us that a lot of fans have stayed behind to buy their beers and put more money into the club. But JP's also said that a lot of fans have left the stadium and they're not prepared to be there for the end of season lap of honour, which we're calling the lap of dishonour. What is the vibe? What's the vibe up there at the moment, Brian? What's the general vibe?
Let that sink in. If he gets a 3-year contract,
let me hear Brian, guys. Let me hear Brian.
if he gets a 3-year contract, what's the fucking point?
Hold on, 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
No,
yeah, we're live at the minute.
And then sort out on midfield with James Madison. And then I know he's got injury problems, but then find a source for that.
Let me listen. One at a time. Let me hear Brian. Then I'll come back to you.
Yeah. All right. Let's have a chat with him.
Brian, we can't hear you. You need to get closer. We can't hear Brian.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Better.
Perfect.
Can you hear me now? So yeah, we are.
Shit, and it's just pants and the fact that Brentford fans were singing like Levy, we wanted to stay.
JP, 1 second, guys, listen. JP, have you got your hand over the mic? Because I can hear you. I can't hear Brian.
Right, bloody the amateur outfit here, eh? So
right, perfect. Right, go, Brian. Fire away.
One sec now. So yeah, came down here at 3-1. We're like, that's it. None of this. We're coming back down with the placards, mate. Do you know what? Walking around here now, it is just like people are just walking around like, oh, the game's finished, so let's go home. Off we pop. It's as silent as any. Mate, people are just resigned to this. People have just got to the point now where this is just like, don't get me wrong, still, there's people coming up going, keep up the good work.
That's the thing, though. This fan base is too weak. This fan base needs to unite and come together. You know, I've got people tapping me on the shoulder saying, "Yeah, well done, brother," and all that. They're like, stand with us. Come into our family. The amount of people that have got that network, like that web that can connect thousands of people to come to us. You know, this can't go on anymore. This is just a diabolical. Sorry, I can't hear anyone. Brian's the only one that can hear anything. It's diabolical. It is, and we just need to change. Get my face in, boy. And it's like people are agreeing with me. They're not doing anything about it. I mean, fucking hell, come on. It's diabolical here. I've got a group over there standing at us with their fucking arms folded on social media, probably tagging Levy out, and fucking they're not doing anything about it. I mean, I'm looking at them literally now. I don't know what else to say. We need to fucking. The structure just needs to fucking be broken down and just be fucking rebuilt. And then, you know what I mean? Just I've heard rumours of Jordy Cruyff coming to join us to join with Arne Slot. But the thing is, though, the people are saying that Arne Slot's got like the Pep Guardiola about him. That's great to hear. But it only goes well if he's got the players to do it. The same with Jurgen Klopp. The same with Pep Guardiola. We fought Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte because we didn't supply him with the players they wanted. Listen, I'm an ex-soldier, right? I served in the British Army, and it's a bit cringy to say, but you can't go to war without ammunition. Do you know what I mean? You can't go to war. You can't go with war without ammunition, food, and water. That's how it is.
You go get some food and water in the club. Get some Asian noodles or fish and chips.
I don't want to fucking buy from that club. I don't want to give that club my money. Sorry for the language. If you don't like the language, then cry me a river.
Still, I mean, obviously,
it is what it is, and it's a shambles. This club, it's absolute shambles. I want to turn this into a fucking war zone down here.
So yeah, still. Listen, it's just been another. It's been another bad day at the office, hasn't it? Listen, we all saw it, and I've already tweeted what's the excuse this time, because obviously our fan base. Oh yes, Ivan Toney's out. So with Ivan Toney out, it means we're going to win. Their key striker isn't out, or is out. There we go. We're going to win this. And I've been asking people the question. The main question I've been asking you, or asking people, is if you started this season. And then at the end of the season, I told you your last game at home of the season, after the summer of spending, the transfer window we won, I was to tell you your centre-back pairing was Davinson Sanchez and Clement Longap. How can you even debate it? What is this club even about? There's nothing here. It's literally someone's come up to me and said the reason we lost today is we didn't have runners.
I didn't know it was a marathon, Daigle. I didn't know you needed runners.
This is the excuses.
Go get Milner and Henderson if you want runners.
This is what we are at the moment. It's like, mate, like I've said to you before, still, around here right now is like people walking like they're just leaving school. Or you're leaving your day at work and just about to get on the underground. There is no atmosphere. It is soulless here. Absolutely soulless.
Just like the stadium.
Oh, I'm so happy I didn't go in today. I'm so happy, and I won't go in again.
It's more than soulless in the stadium. We've got soulless fans that want this
Brian,
shit, Daigle, to be honest.
I'm gonna let you guys go because we've got people in the back that we want to have a chat about. Listen, Brian, keep the protest going up there. Keep letting everyone know that they need to pull their fingers out and take action, and keep up the great work, my man.
Fight the good fight.
Listen, brother, as you know,
Mad all the wrong brand. Minerals General.
One thing I will say, brother, as I've said before, when it comes to our lot and our lot, the protest, whilst there's air in our lungs, we don't stop. We ain't stopping till the job is done. I don't care. I don't care if I'm 80 and have to be delivered in a fucking mobility scooter. I will be here protesting, because when I say I'm here. When you say you're here. And this will just carry on and carry on. And until people start doing this, like I said, I'm not even bothered. I don't even care that we lost. You know what? I don't care. So I'll let you go so you get people in. But I will say, as always, Levy out.
Oh, big up to Brian Daigle, man. Thanks for being there.
Minerals landed, bro.
So, guys, there you have it, live from the stadium. We've got the boys still there. Oh, JP's back. JP, I'm just going to put you as part of a bigger show. I'm just going to put you on mute because there's quite a lot of noise there. But listen, we've got Iggy who's just joined us. Iggy, you messaging me. Give me the link. Get me on. Listen, I gave you my ticket. Iggy. Everyone knows I refuse to step foot in that stadium again because I can't stand the behavior of our fans. I can't stand money going into the tills of Levy and Enoch. And quite frankly, I get depressed in there, man. For my own sanity, I can't do it. I'd rather be here like this. So, Iggy, you took my ticket today. How was your experience?
I wish you had insisted not to let me go. I'll tell you that. It was
hold you back like a dog.
Do you know? I just literally, I had to leave. I was where Daigle was, and I had to go. I left the high street, and I came back. I walked all the way to my vehicle now, heading home. I just couldn't be around there no more. I just couldn't. At half time, I was messaging you guys saying there was a party atmosphere. It was like an end of season friendly / pre-season match going on. That was the sense of the atmosphere. We wasn't playing for anything. Even the first half, you just knew that Brentford was just, hanging in there a little bit. We should have killed the game off at half time with the amount of chances we created. At 1-0, though, the game is still in the balance. And all they did after half time, Brentford, that is, bearing in mind that we'd done nothing but party that whole half time. There was honestly, it's alarming. I was looking around myself and thought to myself, where the hell am I? I messaged you guys. I said, I feel like I want to leave already. And the second half, they just literally turned the pace up, turned the heat up. Not much, just enough to turn the game on its head. And within 10 minutes, they did that. And after that, there was no reaction. There was no tactics. There was nothing. It was just bland. The atmosphere only turned a little bit the moment we went 2-1 down. Up until we was 1-0 up, there was no problems. It was like people were having conversations around me about their week. There was no... I just can't get my head around. You are watching a football match. Be solely focused, involved in what you're seeing. Forget the fucking week. No one wants to know. No one wants to
We go to football and we watch football because we had a shit week.
I'll tell you what it felt like. It felt like when you're going to watch kids football and you're catching up with the adults while you're watching the kids. Or worse, when you're watching a film with no volume on. You're watching it, but you're not really following it. You're engaging with conversations around you whilst you're watching the film and make your own interpretation of it without the volume. That was Tottenham today. It was awful to be in. And honestly, within 30 minutes of the first half, I regretted being in there. And I totally understood what you were saying before the game when you said I cannot be around it. I get it. I hadn't been there since March. And today was the first time since that Milan game that I was there. And I completely understood exactly what you was on about. It was atrocious. The best thing about today was the turnout for the protest, the amount of people that we met. There was lots of new people there, lots of faces, a lot of people that follow us right here on Tottenham Away, to which I can see some of you in the comments already. They were there today. I was able to put faces to those names and say hello to them and thank them for coming down. People that came from Southend, people that came from abroad, people that came from all over the place just to be there for the protest. They wasn't even attending the game. They came down for the protest. And to those guys there, I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you that attended today. It was super important. But what followed was nothing short of what has been this season. A total and utter embarrassing and shameful and I don't know, whatever else.
Iggy,
yes, absolutely.
A couple of questions. I've got a couple of questions. Let me ask you a couple of questions quickly, right? One, what were the chants towards leave out, Enoch out like? And two, did anyone stay behind for the end of season lap of honour for the players and the families? And that, or...
Kane did his usual. He always does after every home game. Everybody else was like a bit subdued. They didn't want to give, because they knew. And also the other disgraceful thing the club did, now you reminded me. The referee on his final whistle, when it blows the whistle 3 times, on the third one, he didn't even reach the third whistle. The music was pumped up to the maximum so that the boos can be drowned at the end. The boos were there, but you won't be able to hear them because they were absolutely drowned out by the music that was pumped as the referee was blowing the whistle for the third time to say it was full time. That was shocking, absolutely embarrassing. And you know what? Nothing short of what that ground is all about. Just drown out any negativity. The chants that you're talking about, they started coming after we went 2-1 down. Up until that, it was very, very timid, right at the top of the south stand. Very timid. Get Levy out of our club. We want Levy out. That was heard. But they pumped up a little bit after we went 2-1 down towards the end of the game. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And at the end of the game, as a lot of them were leaving the game on the 87th minute, after we conceded the third, on the 87th minute, a lot of people started vacating the stadium, going to head into the exit. And they tried their best to keep the fans in there because the women's match was taking place straight after. A lot of people had been leaving by then. So, but then, like you said, I just saw JP's video outside in the south stand, I mean, I went straight past it. I went straight to work. But I could see the south stand where the fan zone is, absolutely full, maxed out. People drinking and eating and what have you.
I don't
There's
get
just
why
no shame.
people are
There's
doing
no
this.
shame. There's no shame.
I don't get why they're doing it. It's putting money into the pockets of these pricks that own us. Go and support local business. Stop putting money in Enoch Levy's and fucking Lewis's pocket. Fucking fans. I would have been there today on this protest, but I've ended up with COVID all this week. I've been ill as hell. I think today is the first time I've woken up not feeling like shit, and this match has now just put me in the right shitter again.
I woke up 5 in the
This
morning.
club is now absolute joke FC.
Dead.
I'm going to call us sellout FC from now on because we sold our soul to get a new stadium.
Yo,
and
but
it's done
my
nothing.
man,
We're
yeah.
sellout FC.
Giza, don't forget Spurs are also Levy Land and Disney FC, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Alcohol and
man. I mean,
merchandise FC,
my
bro.
gripes have been with Evie and Enoch. We've won nothing since 2008. My gripe has been
So,
since then. I've
drop
been
me out.
15
Drop me
years
out.
out
I'm going
with
to
these
start making my way
jokers.
home. I'll jump back on later.
All right, big up,
Yeah,
Iggy.
man,
Catch
big
you
up
later, mate.
Iggy, man.
See you later, guys. Take
Minerals
care.
General, man.
I needed
I
to pick
mean-
me up after this. Like the last 2 weeks, I've been in a pretty bad spot the last couple of weeks.
Exactly.
So I needed this match to pick me up and give me, some sort of balance.
No
'cause I've
chance.
been
Not with
ill.
this club.
My
You,
son-
put,
chance,
you,
man.
you relied on Tottenham for your happiness. Come on, man.
That's your first.
Are you wearing a
Sometimes you've got to
Chelsea
have some
shirt?
sort of happiness when
I
you
lost
start
the bet.
this, mate.
Are you wearing
I
a
lost
Chelsea shirt?
I
You lost the bet, bro. You lost the bet, innit? He's
Get
honoring
him
it.
off this channel.
He's
Get
feminine.
him
He
off.
couldn't.
Get
He
him
couldn't
off.
do an
man.
R9. He couldn't do an R9 haircut because this big boy is in a news network thing.
I lost the bet. I
Yeah.
lost the bet.
Here's a toast to our favorite of the
You've lost
season.
your mind. You've lost your mind. Not
No, he lost. Well, he.
I lost
actually,
that.
yeah,
I lost
Dan-
that a long time ago, bud. I lost that on Newcastle. Losing my mind was.
Dan
long
lost
way
his
down
mind
the
because
street.
he made a bet that
Can I-
Spurs
like,
wouldn't
can
finish
I-
top four. Would
Do
finish
you
top
know? I've got to say it, man. I've got to say it. A lot of us fans, by the way, do you know what? Let's do some quick super chats because I've missed so many. Jack Pierce, big up to you, says, I hate to say it, lads, but I think Kane is going Chelsea with Poch. Maybe that's why Dan's got the Chelsea kit on. Just hope people will get behind getting rid of this ownership now. Jack, we all agree with you, my man. Big up to Wayne Holland, who sent us in a super sticker. Big up
Yeah,
to Wayne
man.
Holland.
Big up
Hope you're
Wayne,
doing
man.
well.
Minerals General, man.
But listen, I've got to say it right. I've got to say it. I am one of a few that came under a lot of heat for defending Conte. Conte then threw the club under a bus with his comments.
Rightfully
All his
so.
comments,
Rightfully
all his
so.
comments, all his
Was
comments
fun.
are now coming true. Fans said, had we have got Mason in earlier, maybe we would have done better. Mason is having a disastrous spell as manager. No surprise, because this is what happened last time he took over when Mourinho got sacked. He shouldn't be the manager of Tottenham. He's too young to be the manager of Tottenham. He doesn't have the experience to be the manager of Tottenham. And I have to say now, for all the fans that have defended so many of these players, can we now wake up and realise that so many of these players at Spurs are crap?
Yeah, crap.
They're not even at the average level, man.
No
Fuck, I've
manager
seen
changes
better in
them.
Sunday League.
No manager changes them. If we get a progressive manager like a Schlott, like a Zerbi, these types of managers, there are certain players that I think will be better. But the entire defense is rotten.
It's rotten,
The goalkeeping situation is rotten. And people said to me about Dan Juma, and I said he's not good. What did Dan Juma today? He started against Brentford.
Played a
He's
striker.
a left winger, man. He's a
left
buddy.
winger.
Good enough.
He's
He's
a
not
left
good
winger.
enough.
Uh,
He's not
if
good
you
enough.
tell,
You can say
Tell,
he's a
I'm
left
not-
winger all you
he's
want,
not.
but he's an attacking third player. He should be accustomed to playing anywhere
Corey,
across the
mate.
front
Corey,
three.
mate. He scored in the Champions League
What-
against the league team.
Wow.
Why do we always do this? Why do
And
we
it's not
always
just
do
no,
this?
no, Dan. It's
We're
not just
the
Dan
only
Juma.
club that buys a left winger to play him at striker. We're the only club to buy a striker and play him at right wing.
Why would you
just
buy a
bring
left
them?
winger if you've got Son?
Son has been
Because
shocking.
we're retarded.
Why do we need a backup to Son when we haven't got centre backs?
Because we're stupid.
Because you have no
Thank you.
plan. No structure. FC.
Don't say
You've
that
been
he's a
gutted
bad
out.
player. Don't say that. Look,
Why? He did nothing today, Dan.
You
He
can't
did
say
nothing.
because he's playing a striker.
Good.
Oh my!
Because he's
He's
playing
done
as a
nothing in his
right winger.
career. His career.
So
says
Harry
the same.
Kane would be a good winger,
He
Dan?
scored against Bayern.
Harry Kane can play multiple positions.
He can play on the wing.
Harry Kane can play
Harry
wing.
Kane can score, play on the wing.
Harry Kane was playing holding mid at one point in the game.
But he could play on the wing.
I know, like his set position. That's what I mean.
Listen, the point is, right?
Can't play on
Let
the
me.
wing.
I shouldn't have gone on Danjuma, all right? Because it's not just him. We need to accept that it's not Conte, it's not Mourinho, it's not the managers. Stop fucking blame managers, Spurs fans. It's the players that have been misbought by this ownership and all the different football directors. There's no continuity because we chop and change manager, chop and change system. And then we think the next manager can come in, inherit these players, add a couple of players, and suddenly voila. No. Every defender, every single defender at Spurs needs to go.
Maybe
Romero.
Maybe Romero, man, is the one that deserves.
Maybe
Romero needs a Vidic or a Rio. I was saying it's a Vidic or a Rio to play next to him. Then we'll see the true colours of Romero come out, not just trying to cover for Dyer's.
Longley, Dyer, Tanganga. Actually, Tanganga hasn't had a proper chance yet. Longley, Davies, Dyer, Sanchez, Rodon, Sessegnon, Chicken Royale.
Perisic.
All of them. They all have to go.
Ben
they
Davies.
cannot be at this club. We've conceded 20 goals in 7 games, man.
27 games.
That's embarrassing. That's
embarrassing.
20 goals in 7 games. We've conceded 62 in a season. This defense is dog shit.
This defense is so horrible. This is the second worst defensive season since 92-93. And that's the first ever Prem season. And Conte out as well.
Nuno out.
Poch out.
Poch out. This out. That out.
Jose out. Redknapp out. AVB out.
Look, I've got to say something, Minerals. Both Jose and Conte can't be wrong in their assessments of the club and how it's run. Jose was sacked because he didn't concentrate on the Southampton game 6 days before a final. And then we go and get the wonder of Nuno. Wonderless, more like it. And then Conte comes in. First season, saves our season, Europe. Great. This season, he's called out the players. He's called out the truth. And he gets sacked. You can't sack these managers for speaking the fucking truth. And after most of these fans that go to the games, apart from proper season ticket holders, are fucking plastics anyway. I've been a Tottenham supporter since I could fucking walk and kick a ball. 33 years. I'm 38, 5 years old. You don't really know what you're doing, but you got a football kit on your back. It's Tottenham. I've been Tottenham 33 years, and this is the worst I've seen it in 22 years.
Yeah. Exactly, mate. And mate, like, and that's why I call Conte out as wrong-uns and brown envelopes because they fed in the narrative.
Because some of those Conte alters, I don't know about Stel, but some of these Conte alters are plastics anyway. They just want the next twat to come in and try and take over a bunch of shit players. We've got probably 2, maybe 3 good players in the whole of the squad with Kane,
They just
Son,
want another Poch.
Kulu. The rest
Exactly.
of them,
And they want Spurs to play this attacking football.
With Dross next to him.
Exactly.
Ben Davies today showed why he cannot be at Tottenham any longer. He has no pace. One ball through the line.
He got fouled out so much.
And Mbeumo done him like a kipper. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Mbeumo's fantastic, by the way.
Playing in position.
No, he's not fantastic. He's
average.
No,
he's good.
We made him look fantastic.
No, he's been good.
Stop playing
He's been good, Dan.
Stop playing free at the back.
Exactly. And now look at back four. And now you're getting stuffed by Brentford and Newcastle. You know what I mean?
Same shit.
Makes you wonder what these guys are taking on charge when they get coached.
Doesn't matter how many play at the back. If you can't defend, if you haven't got pace, if you can't read the game, if you can't header, if you can't stay on your feet, you can't play football, man. You can't play football.
Yeah. You should be a coach at Tottenham, still.
Exactly. You should be the coach.
You do a better job than what half these fucking jokers.
No, because I get sacked. If you speak the truth, you get sacked at Tottenham. Remember
you get sacked, innit? Because Stell isn't a yes man jellyfish like Mason. You know what I mean?
It's the only reason why Mason will get the job. I really don't want Slot to come here and ruin his fucking
exactly.
or his upright, because we're just going to ruin another top quality manager.
Jose wasn't a yes man.
That's why he got called out. And that's why he got sacked.
And now you got jellyfish Mason. You know what I mean?
And then obviously the transfer window to start when everyone was like, "We've won the transfers, hey!" Where you fucking
I didn't know
not
winning
now?
the transfer window
I
was a
said at the
trophy.
start of the season,
Exactly.
this was a 2 out of 10 fucking transfer window. All season long, I've stuck to that, and now I'm being proven right. Where are these fucking guys now? Where we've won the transfer window?
They're in the woods, mate. They're in my woods, Corey, mate. They're in my woods. Don't worry.
Dan, I know you lost a bet, but you didn't lose a bet to this channel. So change your shirt whilst you're here. Then when you got to go elsewhere, you can put a different shirt on, man. We can't have you on with a Chelsea kit.
What, does he have to wear a Gooner shirt?
Dan,
he's got a Chelsea kit on. He's got to get it off.
Still, you got to demand that he gets the R9 haircut then.
He didn't. I never betted with him, right? Whoever he lost his bet with, he can do the bet there. Here, you're free, my man. You're free.
I'm getting death threats in the chat. Nah, bro.
Rightly so.
I will go. Right.
If only those. If only
get that shit off your back.
If only
oh, wait,
those
I need some
death
toilet
threats
paper,
were.
Dan. Can you send it over? I've only
So
got
I'm
3
gonna-
rolls left.
So I'm gonna get hate either way. Either I'm pussy for not taking the bet, or why are you wearing a Chelsea shirt? Get off. Burn yourself.
No, because the bet wasn't done with anyone here, right? You didn't bet with us.
With Elias.
Your bet. You need to honor your bet with them, not here. Here, you're free. You're free here, Dan.
I'm gonna put this jacket over. Man.
Yeah, put your jacket on here. Do that.
So does that mean if Newcastle fuck up this, the Newcastle fan has to up here start wearing a Sunderland shirt?
Hell no.
Thanks for becoming a member, Den's big.
The only way you're getting me in a Sunderland shirt is when I'm fucking dead and my corpse is lying there.
I'm taking that flight. I am taking that flight.
I mean, Corey. They're gonna stop Leicester, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
But also, I have common sense, and I'm not like Daniel here, who's still developing.
Broski,
You know,
we
teenagers
would've
do
gone
dumb
top 4
shit.
if we didn't have
Teenagers do dumb shit, and they bet on Spurs to get top 4.
No. If we would have kept Conte,
you wouldn't have.
Top 4.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yes, we would have.
No, you wouldn't have.
We were top 4 when he left, and we would have kept being top
No,
4
you
if he would have
wouldn't
stayed
have.
at the club.
I'm a bit on the fence.
Yes,
That
we
we
would.
Steve, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Who did we lose to below us in the league this season?
Everyone. Okay, so he got sacked after the 3-3 draw.
No. All right, yeah. So Southampton we drew. Yeah. Southampton we drew.
And that was Conte's final game. So let's see here. Give me 2 seconds to pull up Spurs. I believe your next game after was
Everton.
No, forget after. Before Southampton. 1 minute. Guys, 1 second. What?
Oh, you have to piss off, man. Aston Villa scored.
2-0.
know what?
Man, it's 1-0, man.
I really don't want us to have
1 minute.
European
Hold on,
football. So the
guys.
next
Dan.
manager that comes in has to do a proper
1 second, guys. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Right, Steve. Before Conte left, so Southampton 3-3 was his last game, so he didn't lose that. What was the game before that?
Before it was 3-1.
Wasn't that lit?
Before?
Yeah.
3-1 win versus Forest at home.
Okay, a win. Before that?
0-0 with AC Milan.
No. Premier League.
Oh, sorry. 1-0 loss to Wolves.
Okay, a loss. All right.
2-0 win versus Chelsea. 2-0 win versus West Ham United. 1-0. Sorry, Milan. My bad. 4-1 versus Leicester City. Loss. 1-0 win against Man City.
That's when 1 minute. Yeah, okay, 4-1. Yep, that's 2.
That was Stellini.
Okay, so you're saying to me Stellini's presence.
No, same thing. Okay. Whatever. Conte's telling him who to pick.
A Fulham 1-0 win, a 1-0 win against Fulham.
So, Steve, the point I'm making is below us, we hardly lost to anyone.
You drew 2-2 at Brentford.
No, but we hardly lost. But we 1 or 2, 3, okay, but we hardly lost. Since Conte's gone, we are losing to everyone below us. Villa, Brentford, Brighton. We scraped by.
Drew with West Ham. Drew with Chelsea. Those are below as well.
We didn't lose to them. We're not losing games. We're getting points.
I know, but you should. But you guys are far better on paper.
I think Ryan Mason's got like 5 points in 18 or something. Like the drop off
he's
is
trash. But the
How
thing
many games
is
has he been in charge now? 6.
Stellini was just as bad. Stellini
So
was
wait,
just as bad.
okay. Here's my question. I guess
Conte would have kept us in the top 4 race. I'm not saying we would have got top 4.
Okay, I
but he
agree
would
with
have
that.
kept us in it.
Kept you in the race.
Yeah,
in and
no one knows
amongst.
what would have happened.
Sure.
But we're 8th now. We're 8th.
Yeah. What I'm saying is,
this is why I said the whole time. Don't turn against the manager. This is not on the manager, man. Yes, the football was boring. Yes, you can moan about 3-4-3. Since we've been playing a back 4, we are getting pumped. We are literally having our trousers pulled down and we are getting pumped. Come on, man. 3 goals against Brentford at home. 4 at Anfield. 5 at Newcastle.
6.
Was it 6? 6 at Newcastle. Everyone we play is just ripping us to pieces, man.
What I would ask you,
everywhere they go.
What I would ask you, Stel, is
4 points in 18 under Mason, and this guy sits there telling the world, "I'm ready for the job. I want to be considered." How? How are you even in the job?
I know, right?
Does that mean my football managing career I could take over as Tottenham right now?
I have a question, Stel. So Conte said what he said, right, after the Southampton game. But in a reverse world, after saying that sort of thing, considering your players are mentally weak and some of them are also terrible footballers for this level, do you think him saying that would have lit a fire under their belly and made them play better or worse in the following games after drawing 3-3 with bottom of the league Southampton?
Can I just say something? Where's that feedback coming from?
Noah.
It's Minerals. Listen, just
He's
no,
fixing
it's
it.
okay. I was going to say, just go on mute. Just go on mute when you're not speaking.
So Stel, do you think that his words would have elevated the Spurs players, or do you think they would have crumbled because their boss said that they were all crap, which is true, by the way?
The problem is we don't know. That's my honest answer.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Do you think? Because I honestly,
this is what I think. This is what I think.
Yeah, go on.
I think we would have been better off sticking with him than putting his assistant in charge, who's never managed before, and then putting the assistant to the assistant in charge. If you said to me, Conte's thrown everyone under a bus, do we keep him or do we go Stellini and Mason? I would have said to you, stick with Conte.
Yeah,
that's what I would have done.
I would have said stick with Conte, but he called up shit and got sacked.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it would matter anyways because top 4 doesn't really mean much to you guys in the reality of football right now. But if that's what fans like, then yeah, you should have kept Conte because you would have been in the race. I think what I would say is once you draw 3-3 with Southampton, and keeping in mind they also screwed up in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and lost to Milan 1-0 on aggregate. And I get some of those games Conte was present, and some of them he wasn't. I mean, it wasn't pretty under Conte this season. But you're right. Mason has made it 10 times worse. So, yeah, like with hindsight, absolutely. I just think
like
after he said what he said.
Assistant manager and then putting the intern in charge.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
The guy that makes the photocopies.
Of course.
Can I just say, right?
Yeah.
I just want to check one thing. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Stel's about to lose his mind.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Brentford's last game of the season is against Man City at Brentford. Now, Man City are going to field their kids because
on the beach.
They've got an FA Cup
City's
and
on
they've got the Champions League, right? So I think Brentford might win that on the grounds that City are going to throw it. But even if Brentford get a draw, they go above Spurs if we don't beat Leeds United. We could end up 9th.
You ain't beating Leeds. They ain't even good. They're terrible.
Are Leeds mathematically safe or are they in the bottom 3?
Oh, they're in the bottom. They're 18th right here, right now. 18th as we speak.
So Everton are just above them on.
Everton right now are losing to Wolves 1-0. Leeds, they play tomorrow. What else is going on in the front?
I mean, I've got to ask a general question for all like Tottenham fans here, even the guys in the comments. Now, with the rumour that the Qataris are possibly buying United, if not, they are going to come and buy us. Would you be happy that they would come in and buy us out?
Yes, yes.
Our heritage. No. Wait. Our heritage of being a Jewish background with our Jewish fan base back in the early years.
Yes.
Would you be happy for? Now, I'm French Palestinian myself. I've got no qualms in politics or anything there with that. But would you feel comfortable knowing that the Qataris own a Jewish-based club or from our heritage? Would you be happy with that?
Are they going to insert a plan and insert a winning mentality into the football club?
I've got a simple answer for you.
If that's the,
There
if
is
the answer
no
yes,
place.
yeah.
There is no place in football for religion and politics. I was taught that from day one. For me, religion and politics has got no place. So I don't care what the religion is. I don't care what their political background is. All I want to know is what Dan just said. Are you coming with a plan to be successful and build on the infrastructure we've got? If the answer is no, then
what I would say also to that, Corey, as a neutral, what I would say is, if I'm mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Daniel Levy Jewish?
Yes, he is.
So there you go.
He's also friends with some of the sheikhs anyway, isn't he? Because they're all like money-driven madmen anyway. But
I
when
mean,
I used to go to the lane with
the
my
owners,
granddad.
the owners of Man City
and Newcastle
and Joe Lewis, who actually owns Spurs, who's Jewish as well. Joe Lewis and the owners of Man City, who are what are they? Qataris?
Yeah.
Right? They have joint property projects in America. They already do business together.
Okay. Well, that was just my question.
Money talks, right? Money talks with these people.
I know money talks, but when you look, I'm talking about the history and the heritage of our proud club, you know, and then obviously with the whole, you know, Palestinian, Arabic thing. I'm keeping politics out of this. I was just wanting to see what people.
No, Corey, you're curious. That's why you asked. You're just trying to gauge the opinion. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if, like Dan said, if they've got a clear plan and they come in and rip up the contracts of players that aren't cutting it instead of trying to sell them, just go, right, there you go, Dyer, gone. There you go, Winks, gone. Dembele, you're gone. You're not good enough. We'll keep Kane, Son, Kulu, Remoro. The rest of you lot, get out of our club and they go out and buy a whole new starting 11. Yeah, sure.
Whoever the owner is, we're still going to be called Yids. We're still going to be called Yid Army. We're still going to have our traditions as fans. That's not going to go away anywhere. It's just who owns the money of the club. I guess that's what it comes down to. I see your point, but for me, I don't care. Look, maybe I'm being a bit selfish. I'm not Jewish, so I don't have that affinity from that.
Oh no, I'm not religious either, but I was just going on like the heritage and history of our.
But
club.
I think some fans would be bothered, Corey. I think some fans would be bothered. I think some fans would consider it as an issue.
But at the same time,
I don't want this to carry on. I don't want this to carry on anymore.
Yeah, exactly. A Jewish person, Levy, right? He's Jewish. He is ruining your club on the football pitch and in terms of just the image of Spurs in general outside of the stadium and
this
whatnot.
What gets me with Levy. He's meant to be a Tottenham supporter. He should know what the fucking DNA of our club is. He should know what he wants to see at the club. But he's so money driven that all he thinks about is deep in his pockets and charging us the fucking moon. Now, seeing those fans outside the stadium today after a fucking 3-1 battering, and I'm going to say battering because that second half was disgusting.
Yeah.
Those players should be held accountable. I can't believe the boos were drowned out by music. People should have the right to protest regardless of where they are or what they think about Levy in the club. Now, sorry, my dog's being a knobhead. Basically, I would have gone today to the protest, but this whole week I've been recovering from COVID. So I've been ill as balls. I said to Daigle the other day, I'll see you there Saturday. Wednesday night, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, mate, because obviously having COVID, I don't want to be the next pandemic and we're all in lockdown. He went, no worries, brother. Let's just show support and spread the stuff out. So I have been all this week. I've been putting on my Facebook, watch this video, watch these guys, watch this guy. Proper insights of Tottenham supporters. proper supporters, not these plastics that turn up for a day out at the fucking stadium to go and buy their t-shirt and have a few drinks outside the stadium after a 3-1 battering. Like, come on, what? Stop putting money in these guys' pockets. Go and support these local pubs, these local businesses, and then you got put out because of the stadium.
local non-league clubs.
Yeah, I mean, if this doesn't improve next season, I've already said jokingly, I'm going to go and start watching Whitehawk FC a few games this season. You know, even though I can go and watch Brighton for nothing if my aunt's not working on the day or anything, I can go and watch Brighton. I mean, the football that Brighton are playing has excited me for the last couple of years, not just before Potter.
Oh, wait,
Potter
I'll go
saved
something.
Brighton from going down, got them up to where they were, left to go to Chelsea and got sacked because he wasn't really given the time to show what he could do. Now, De Zerbi's
Potter was actually a jellyfish yes man for Bowley. Like how Mason is for Levy.
Dan, have you got some breaking news?
Yeah, I got some breaking news. So, the days have been announced for the Beyonce concert.
Of course they are, because whenever we lose something like that has
the
to
doors
go
to
online.
Tottenham, the doors to Tottenham Stadium are set to open on 5 p.m. on Thursday in London. The stadium has strict curfew of 10:30 p.m. As such, Beyonce must be on stage by 7:30 p.m. to perform the full show. Key details: Monday 29th May, Tuesday 30th of May, and Thursday June 1st, and Saturday June 3rd, and Sunday June 4th. Main doors open at 5 p.m. So, yeah. At least we have something to be happy about. At least we have something to be happy about.
You guys are finished. I'm sorry, man.
We could potentially be in the next 3-4 years the team with the nicest stadium in the championship, selling out boxing and bloody WWE and UFC venues all year round.
I would give Rotherham at home. Do you know what I mean? If we go to the championship, if we get relegated, then the fan base will implode on Leeds.
You would think so.
No, that's it, guys. That's what it would take.
I've got to end the stream. We're coming up to almost 4 hours.
End the stream, Dave.
I just want to listen. I want to go around. Let everyone have their final say before I wrap it all up. Steve, anything you want to add? I know you're a Newcastle fan. I think that win against Brighton pretty much secured your top 4 place. You're going to be in the Champions League next season. Big things ahead for you, Geordies. And when you look at Spurs, what do you see, man?
A rapid decline. That's all I see. And if that was Harry Kane's final home game today, wow.
He's going
a little bit of back noise.
It's Minerals, his headphones. Minerals, anything you want to say? Final word?
Well, final word is what a stream, and we muddied all the wrong ends, and Spurs need to get Levy out. He's the kingpin brown envelope himself, and Inik too as well. And all the Conte outers are in my woods, and let's have it right, yeah. And Jellyfish Mason isn't fit to be the Spurs manager.
Jellyfish Mason.
Guys, we're done as a club. I give Kane and Son and any of our so-called top players the blessing to leave our club, because they're never going to win with us, with this league, with this leadership. I'm done with this league.
Bro, Noah brought his Arteta dog.
Piss off, bro. Piss off, man. I don't like dogs, bro.
Even my dog's upset with the result now we're doing.
Yeah.
Voicing his concerns. Unfortunately, we can't understand dog.
I think I can. I think he said Enoch out.
Yeah, probably.
Enoch, Levy, Lewis, all of them. I've been saying this for ages. Lewis is £1 billion or a billionaire acting like a fucking millionaire owning our club. His company turned over just under £1 billion in profit this year. Where is the investment, Lewis? Get your fucking crony yes men out this club and give the footballing decisions to footballing people, not people that want to build fucking hotels and houses. It's time you three go. 22 years, 1 trophy. We used to be a club that won things. Now it's time you fucking idiots leave. Go.
Exactly, time to go,
club,
mate.
Sell.
Exactly. Us Minerals FC will...
teeth being a Tottenham fan right now, I would rather go and watch a Sunday League match.
Big up, man.
In the fucking white Seals.
Sorry,
I'm done with this club right now.
I couldn't hear. Listen, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I just want to say a big thank you to all the super chats. We've got Strasbourg Steve, who also came on the show. Big up to him. Scorpions for life. Mark Swifty, Scorpion for life again. We've also got Jack Pierce. Big up. Wayne Holland, thank you so much. Jack Pierce again. Then we've got some new channel members. Corey Boy, who jumped on the stream just now. Richard and to Dency. Big up to all you guys. Minerals General, Steve, Dan THFC, Corey Boy, Iggy, Mari, Will, Dietrix, JP, everyone else who came on the show. Big up to you all. Listen, guys, everyone in the chat, Will Stewart's going to go live at 1:30 a.m. UK time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for the post-match analysis show. I'm going to sleep on it over the weekend because I'm just going to completely unplug from all this shit. And I'm going to just focus on the Monday show where I can really think about it, and I'm going to rip. Someone's going to get it.
For me is at least the NFL season's around the corner. I can just watch the Steelers lose all game all season long.
NFL.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Do you support the Steelers? Do you support the Steelers?
I've been a Steelers fan nearly 22 years.
Well, that's funny because half of these
You
players
lot,
are
you lot could talk about that later on because I'm going to end the stream.
I'll leave us on the talk in the background then.
Yep. Corey Boy, Chris says, can you set your dog onto Levy? And Levy out, Enoch out.
I wouldn't want my dog getting poisoned. Sorry, I love my dog.
Guys, big up everyone. And to Stefan, who's still watching, in your face. And on that note, Minerals is upset now. Sorry, mate. I did it. That's not for Minerals. That's for Stefan only. But anyway, listen, guys, we're out of here. Good luck. Good luck. Take care. Bye-bye. Levy out.
Levy is out.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away.
QPR away.
When we got Tottenham away.
Where the hell am I? Where the hell am I? Daniel Levy. We want you to stay. We want you to stay.